Welcome to Post High School Football on postsportsradio.com. Corporate sponsor for the 2025 season is McDonald's. I'm loving it. This broadcast is made possible by RRC Wholesale, Payne, Powell, Truett, and Chandler, Post Car Wash, Carson Construction, Harp Girls Holding, Holly's Drive-In, Post Independent School District, XL Energy, Swift Stop Convenience Stores, Post Plumbing, Heating, and Air, George's Family Restaurant, Happy State Bank, Jackson Brothers Meats, Sonic, Post Family Dentistry, Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, D&D Winco 2, KSSL Radio, the Post Dispatch, and Pocalambro. And now here's the RRC Wholesale pregame show on postsportsradio.com. Hello and welcome to Jimmy Redmond Memorial Stadium in Post, Texas. We have pleasant weather for this opening regular season football game of 2025. Kickoff temp should be about 86, 79 degrees by the end of the game, 10 o'clock. And it's the 29th day of August, and it's week 1 of the 2025 football season. The Kermit Yellow Jackets and the Post Antelopes have identical records going into this game, both undefeated and no losses as well. That's right. Last season, the Jackets finished with a 2-9 record, went 1-2 in District 3A Division 1. Post experienced an unexpected, exceptional season with a 13-1 overall record and were district champs, going undefeated with a 5-0 slate. According to TexasFootball.com, the Post Bold Gold Antelopes are favored tonight by 54 points. Last year, Post won by 46. Hello, Jim Plummer here. Thanks for joining the broadcast. Russ Morris, Carter Petty are back in the booth, and Mike Travis back on the camera in front of us, in front of the booth. Fourth-year head coach John Wright will speak with Russ Morris about week 1 and what to expect tonight versus the Yellow Jackets. That's later in the RRC Wholesale pregame show. Also on the way before the kickoff at 7, Russ Morris takes a closer look at the Jackets. We'll review the Bold Gold Antelopes, of course. We'll also take a look at the history of these teams and tonight's games of interest that are on the schedule. Russ, can you pray for us? Thank you.
Yes, sir. Father God, we thank you for a beautiful day that you've given us, Lord, and thank you for a wonderful week. We ask that you keep everybody safe, players, officials, coaches, and us up here in the booth. And Lord, let the words of our mouths and the meditations of our hearts be acceptable to you tonight during the broadcast, Lord. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you, Russ Morris. He'll have the lowdown on the Yellow Jackets live from Redmond when the RRC Wholesale pregame show continues on postsportsradio.com, home of the Bold Gold. We are live tonight only on YouTube. Enjoy the game.
Have a great idea for an energy drink, but don't know where to start? At RRC Wholesale, we make it simple. From our chemist creating your perfect formula, to our design team crafting eye-catching labels and retail packaging, we handle it all. As a woman-owned Texas business, we believe in helping brands of every size succeed. With low minimum orders, national and international logistics, and the support to get your drink onto the big box shelves. Ready to launch your brand? Visit rrchwholesale.info or call 806-370-0419 today.
The Post-Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post-Dispatch, community news at the finest.
Post ISD is filled with passionate staff, daring students, and deep-rooted traditions of champions. Our state-of-the-art facilities provide top-tier educational opportunities, including career and technical training, advanced academics, and free college courses, creating future-ready antelopes. Our 4-day instructional week allows our students to continually pursue excellence in our distinguished fine arts programs, exceptional athletic teams, and a multitude of other extracurricular activities. Post ISD, we are Bold Gold.
Post Antelope football is powered by Post Methodist Church, a place to celebrate faith, experience loving and caring fellowship, and to join together in Christ's call to service. Become a pilot through structured career and goal-oriented flight training at Post's very own U.S. Flight Academy. Go to usflightacademy.org. Antelope Wash and Dry. Tackle your laundry fast the Antelope way. Antelope Wash and Dry is at 301 South Broadway. These sponsors make Post Sports Radio a reality. Post Sports Radio streaming live with audio and video on YouTube tonight. The Bold Gold Antelopes and the Kermit Yellow Jackets. Russ is here, Carter's here, Mike's here, I'm Jim, and here to bring you the kickoff game of the 2025 season. Russ Morris, tell us more about the Yellow Jackets.
Well, the Kermit Yellow Jackets entered the 2025 season already have clinched a playoff spot with them being in a 4-team district.
That's the way to do it, man.
In District 2 of 3A Division 1. And they're hoping to build upon their finish last year. They finished in third place and were eliminated by Bushland in the by-district round. They are led by head coach and athletic director John Fellows, who is in his third season with the Yellow Jackets and enters his 18th year as a head coach. Fellows has an overall coaching record of 105 wins and 93 losses and a 16-6 playoff record. Now, before his tenure at Kermit, he was previously at Ira Ann, McCamey, and Alpine. Now, the Yellow Jackets have 7 returning starters on the offensive side of the ball. During the offseason, Kermit held a quarterback competition to see who the gunslinger would be for this season. It should be noted that during the scrimmage at Monaghan's, a sophomore number 5, Ian Bejarano, started the scrimmage at QB. Now, due to the uncertainty of the quarterback position for the Jackets, expect their spread offense to feature a heavy dose of senior running back number 22, Trey Bossett. He tallied 815 rushing yards and 10 touchdowns last year. Defensively, Fellows runs with Kermit a 3-4 defense. They have 8 returning starters and are led by senior linebacker number 10, Avondre Scott Marsh. Last year, Marsh tallied 128 total tackles, averaging 12.8 a game, 76 solo tackles, and 4 sacks. He is the returning sack leader. Senior number 12, Sergio Quiroz, will be asked to help lead the Kermit defense as well. Last year, he tallied 46 total tackles, 23 solos, and averaged 5.8 tackles per game, Jim.
All right, Russ, thank you very much. Up next, we'll review some of the highlights from last year and how the Kermit game went as well, right here on the RRC Wholesale pregame show on postsportsradio.com.
If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early, here's your answer.
Wake up with a sausage McMuffin with egg. Get 2 for just $6 and pair them with a caramel frappe.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
No matter the time of day, you'll find something just for you at Bill Cohen's McDonald's. Breakfast with an Egg McMuffin, lunch or dinner with a Big Mac or Quarter Pounder and fries, a quick snack of fresh bakery items, or just a cup of coffee. Bill Cohen's McDonald's. I'm loving it.
We play the greatest country music ever recorded. Tune in anytime and anywhere to KSSL 107.3, 94.1, KSSLFM.com, and on our free mobile app. All your favorites are here.
Hi, I'm Alan Jackson.
Hi, this is Mark Chestnut.
Hi, I'm Clint Black.
We've got them all.
Hi, this is Ronnie Millsap.
Hi, this is Patty Loveless.
Hi, everybody, this is Garth Brooks.
Hey, this is George Strait.
I've been listening to this radio station forever.
Proud supporters of high school sports. We are KSSL.
Hey, I want to do something to help Post and Garza County. Have any ideas?
Well, I remember at one of the football games, the endowment group gave away a lot of money to local charity groups.
What's an endowment?
From what I know, it's a permanent pile of money that keeps growing interest. And the endowment group gives away the interest every year.
But I'm not sure that I have enough to give.
Just give what you can. If everyone gave a little, that adds up to a whole lot of money for local nonprofits, which helps us all.
Go to postgarzacountyendowment.org to find out more. postgarzacountyendowment.org. For good, forever.
Whenever those grass fires start, there's no putting them out. We've got 80-mile-an-hour winds there one day. XL Energy called around and asked us if it was all right if they turned electricity out, and I was 100% for that.
It's always in the back of our mind that we're doing this for the customer. It's just in our DNA.
Whenever you get burned out, you're burning out your livelihood. Those old winds, you just never can expect when they're going to happen. We just got to be prepared for it, and I think, man, they work good with us. We just got a good relationship with them.
All right, here we go. Welcome back to the RRC Wholesale pregame show. We're at Jimmy Redmond Memorial Stadium, home of the Bold Gold Antelopes. And, of course, the Kermit team is here. Stay with us for the interview with Athletic Director and Head Coach John Wright. That's coming up at about 6:50, maybe a little bit early tonight. It's just moments away. Major highlights for the Antelopes last year was when senior running back Ian Vergara broke both the single-season rushing record as well as the career record at Post High School with 3,034 yards during the 2024 season and 5,234 yards over the 3 years that he started for the varsity team. Meanwhile, sophomore quarterback Landon Garcia went on to pass for more yardage in a single season than any other Post quarterback in history with 1,891 yards, all set over 14 games last year. With performances like those, the season had to be good, right? Yes, it was. Head coach John Wright led his Antelopes to a remarkable 13 wins and just one loss, taking the team to the Region 1 final game. So congratulations, Antelopes. Hope to have more of that this year. Right now it's Carter Petty standing by with a reflective last year's Post-Kermit game.
Yes, Jim, I'm here. The final score of that game last year was Post 52, Kermit 6. The Bold Gold defense held Kermit to one score, and that was in the first quarter. After that, the Bold Gold defense stood tall and did not let them cross the goal line. The total yards from last year's game was Post 464 yards of total offense to Kermit's 83. So it was a very dominant game for the Antelopes. Some top players from that game last year was Landon Garcia, your junior quarterback who's coming back this year. He was 7 for 10, 108 yards and 4 touchdowns, throwing it to many of the receivers we have returning this year. Another big-time player last year for us was Javion Bell. He had 10 total tackles and 1 sack and was the leading tackler last year. And then, as always, In Vigara had 21 carries, 229 yards, and 4 touchdowns, averaging 11 yards a carry in last year's game. Just talk about some quick problems for each team last year in this game. Post obviously ran away with the game. Only problems, had 2 fumbles, so see if we can limit those today or tonight. And then Kermit's going to have to find some offense if they want to have a chance to compete with the Bold Gold tonight.
All right, Carter. Hey, by the way, the Bold Gold, whoever wins tonight will have the advantage in the overall series with a 3-2 record. That's over all the football time, 102 years of football at Post High School. Anyway, Thursday night scores, Carter, since you got the mic on, what happened yesterday?
With the JV?
That's all we got, right?
Yeah. So I believe they won 63-6. That's what I was told.
Okay. All
by
right, so
my mom. So
well, she usually knows, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's hope so, right? Okay, then the junior high will start the
I believe it's like the 10th or something. The 11th. There. 11th.
Thursday the 11th, September 11th is when the junior high will start playing.
That's they open up with Seagraves, correct? Or is that the week, or is that the following week?
They're gonna. Sure. I think they're gonna scrimmage for Sand, and then the next game they'll start.
All right, well, we'll take a look at the 2 districts when the RRC Wholesale pregame show continues on the home of the Bold Gold, postsportsradio.com.
This message is brought to you by Judge Lee and Martian Norman.
In celebration of 100 years of service, the Post Rotary Club is proud to construct a tall, beautiful 4-sided traditional clock in the median of East Main Street. It'll be surrounded with landscaping and 4 limestone benches engraved with the names of legacy families and other sponsors like you. If you are interested in supporting this project, or being a part of the Rotary celebration on October 4th, contact Susan at 806-778-5034.
Not every pass leads to a touchdown, but every game can be a win with Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post. With high-quality beef and pork cuts of every variety, plus their sausage and world-famous beef jerky, you might have to play some defense around the dinner table. But this football season can be as delicious as it is entertaining. Located at 121 South Avenue H in Post, call today at 806-495-3245 for Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post.
Trey Payne and his team at Payne, Powell, Truett, and Chandler are available for all of your legal needs. With offices in Post, Lubbock, Hereford, and Clovis, New Mexico, the team is ready to offer legal solutions in personal injury, family law, criminal law, real estate, and estate planning. Give them a call at 806-368-8712. Payne, Powell, Truett, and Chandler Law Firm. Call 806-368-8712.
Skip the drive-thru, drive in, and drive back to a simpler time. Our car hops come to your car to take your order at Holly's Drive-In, 615 South Broadway in Post, featuring old-fashioned burgers, fries, shakes, malts, along with Mexican food, sandwiches, salads, and so much more. And best of all, it's served hot and fresh right to your car. Don't drive by, drive in to Holly's Drive-In, 615 South Broadway in Post. Call ahead at 495-2704 for Holly's Drive-In.
All right, this is the pregame show brought to you by RRC Wholesale, a new sponsor here on Post Sports Radio. We are live and free tonight just on YouTube. Having trouble with Facebook once again. We'll get it cleared up hopefully for next time. Coming up at about 6:50, probably more like 6:48, 4-year head coach John Wright explains the process of picking the team captains and the game plan for the Yellow Jackets tonight. And what you won't hear in the interview is because it was taped before it was released, is that the captains of the 2025 Bold Gold Antelopes. So Carter Petty's standing by to tell us who those guys are.
Yes, Jim, your 2025 captains for the Post Bold Gold Antelopes are number 3, Max Cole, number 7, Landon Garcia, number 2, Draven Gonzalez, number 53, Mason Wright, and number 24, Colton Hawkins. Those will be your captains for this year.
Thank you, Carter. Russ, here to review the preseason predictions for District 2-2A Division 1 and the other games of interest tonight in Week 1 of the 2025 football season.
So the predictions for this year from our district is Post coming in first, Abernathy second, New Home in third, New Deal in fourth, Floydada and Olton round out the bottom half of the district. Now, it is majorly projected across the entire state that Region 1, that a representative from Region 1 will be making an appearance in the state championship. Just not Post. They have Panhandle making the state title game. Around the district, Abernathy is at Stratford. Stratford is favored by 11. New Home at Cooper Liberty. Liberty by 15. New Deal at Farwell. Farwell by 22. Olton and Sudan. Sudan by 23. Shout out Brandon Riker. Toya and Floydada. Toya favored by 4.
You mentioned Brandon Riker?
He is the play-by-play guy for Olton.
Good luck, Brandon. I know you're not listening to us because you're doing your own broadcast, but yes, he's a former Post Sports Radio alum as well as an alum from Post High School. Other games of interest, you got Forsan. Did you already mention Forsan and Coahoma?
I did not.
I got it.
The Buffalo Bowl? Oh, no. That's never
the
mind.
county Bowl.
Yeah, County Bowl.
Slayton's going to Freona. Seagraves travels to Morton. Of course, here on Jimmy Redmond Memorial Stadium's field is Post versus Kermit. The Post Family Dentistry pregame interview with Coach John Wright is next on the RRC Wholesale pregame show on Post Sports Radio, live tonight on YouTube. Thanks for joining us.
In the rhythm of small-town life, Poca-Lambro has been the steady beat, connecting communities for over 70 years. In a world that's always evolving, your connection matters. That's why Poca-Lambro proudly provides fast, reliable internet services, reaching speeds of up to 1 gig on our fiber network. Whether you're running a business, staying connected with loved ones, or exploring the endless possibilities of online learning, Poca-Lambro is here to power your dreams with blazing fast internet. Introducing the Smart Hub, our new paperless billing app. Simple, convenient, and environmentally friendly, it puts the power of managing your account right at your fingertips. And when you need support, we're not just a voice on the line. At Poca-Lambro, we believe in the warmth of in-person service. Our dedicated team is committed to ensuring you have the best experience because your satisfaction is our success. We're not just keeping up, we're leading the way in providing cutting-edge telecommunication services to rural areas. Join us in embracing the future. Your dreams, our connection. Poca-Lambro, connecting our communities for over 7 decades.
Bold Gold stands for power, grit, hope. It pumps through our veins and lives in our hearts. It's built people, businesses, communities. Those 2 words are what we Post Texans live for. It's what we at Post Plumbing love. New construction, commercial and residential plumbing and HVAC. Call the R Brothers. Go Bold Gold.
The community of Post continues to be committed to the Post Antelopes, just as Happy State Bank is committed to our customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Post Antelopes, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Happy State Bank is here for all your life's moments. Let us be your partner at Happy State Bank. Visit us in person or at happybank.com.
Happy State Bank, a division of Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
My name is Sochi Anderton. I'm a dentist here at Post Family Dentistry. This clinic is a huge example of providing fancy dental care here in Post, Texas, because the residents of Post in these smaller communities, they deserve that same quality of care. We've expanded from 3 chairs now to 6 chairs at this new location. We are very proud here at Post Family Dentistry of our small town values combined with state-of-the-art care.
Welcome everybody to the Bold Gold Football Coaches Show portion of the Post Sports Radio pregame show. Russ Morris here with our head coach and athletic director John Wright. Coach, how's everything been this week?
It's been good. We've had our best, probably our 3 best practices we've had all year this week. I think our kids are excited and ready to go.
So with the wait is finally over, the season is officially here. What's the anxiety level and the excitement level for you and your team heading into tonight's game?
Well, I'd like to say that I don't have any anxiety, but I really do. I mean, I don't think I'd be a very good coach if I didn't. The message has continued to be, regardless of rankings or recognition or whatever, that it's a new season, a new team, and you still have to go do it 1 week at a time. And so there's always a little bit of indecision and nirvana going into a game. So kind of, going both directions. I have confidence in our team, but at the same time, there's always that little bit of indecision with each game.
So to put a pin in the preseason, how would you say that the scrimmages went for you guys, and how healthy are you heading into the season opener?
So our first scrimmage to me was our best scrimmage. I think that we got a lot of stuff out of what you need out of a scrimmage in that scrimmage. Our second scrimmage was a tri-scrimmage. The format was weird, and we did really well against Sea City. We struggled a little bit with Cisco, but honestly, Cisco, they had 3 times the opportunities on us that we had on them. So it's kind of hard to gauge, and Cisco's a really good team, and that was the part of that scrimmage that I was really looking forward to, because I wanted to see how we matched up with a big country squad. They play a tough brand of football in the big country, and that's something that that's a hump that we've got to get over if we get an opportunity to play that late. So no real injuries. Jonah Pequeño tore a couple of ligaments in his ankle back in camp, and it was just a freak deal. And so he is about our only injury right now. Knock on wood, I think we're pretty healthy. And I think physically we're ahead of the curve, so injuries aren't playing into this right now, so we'll just have to see how it goes going forward.
Let's talk some Kermit. So they bring back some of the same pieces on offense and defense. However, they have a new quarterback heading into tonight. What do you expect to see out of the Yellow Jackets?
Man, they're big, and there's a lot of them. I think they've got almost 40 on the roster, similar to last year. They look a lot like last year offensively and defensively. Their quarterback's a good runner. Their running back's a good runner. So they've got a lot of tools in their toolbox to give us a good game. And we're treating them just the same as we treat everybody else. I think we try to focus more on ourselves than we do on the other teams and how we execute and how we work during the week. And so Kermit will be good. We'll have to go out and get after them and assert ourselves in order to have success Friday night.
What would be your keys to victory tonight?
We're going to have to play great defense and keep them off the field. While we have the ball, we need to stay on schedule. This time of year, I really like to field out our passing game and see how successful we're going to be as a passing team. I think that's a big key to us winning week to week, is being able to unload the box and throw the ball successfully. I'd like to see our passing percentage go up. I've talked about that all year, so that's something that we're going to have to do well in order to win. And in the end, the team that runs the ball the best usually wins a game. We're going to have to run the ball consistently. Our offensive line's going to have to produce up front, push them around a little bit, and let our running back stable go out and have some success. Again, it always comes down to great defense, first downs and touchdowns, and clock management, and that's the way we're going to approach the game.
Doing some more research that I did with that football that I presented to you during the Meet the Lopes. Since 2000, Post all-time is 83-42 at home. Of course, that's a 66% winning percentage. And in week 1, all-time, they are 53-46-3. So how important would you say it is to start the season off 1-0?
I mean, that's always one of our goals, is to start the season off 1-0, whether we're on the road or at home. But I have talked about home game advantage here, and how important it is for us to go start off on a good note at home. We've got 5 games at home this year. three of the most important district games that we have versus Abernathy, New Deal, and New Home are all here. So we've got to go set the tone for the season at home, and the kids are aware of it. We've talked about it. It is a factor, and not only that, but we want to keep our tradition alive, and we want to be a positive participant in that percentage.
So lastly, when we last spoke during media day, you mentioned that the captains could be named this week. If they have been decided on, can you tell us who they are, and can you describe the selection process?
I can't tell you who they are.
Okay.
I can tell you that we're voting on it today in our team meeting right after the pep rally. This is something that we've always done. I always put this off until the night before, along with helmet decals and all that stuff. So our meeting will be comprised of that. I will tell you this, we harp on 1% club in the summer. That's going to be taken into account for if they were a 1%er, if they dedicated themselves to the team in the summer. Are they a good leader? Are they a non-liability to the team? Do they pass every 6 weeks? Those are all things that we take into account. So the focus is on leadership, not a popularity contest. I meet with captains every Friday night in this office before the game, and I discuss the game plan, decision making on the field, things like that. And that's the guy that we want. We want those people that are capable of helping with those decisions and also being a conduit. Are they going to tell truth? Are they going to tell the truth to the coaches when we need a conduit to the team? Things like that. That's what goes into being a captain at Post.
Coach, want to thank you for your time and look to seeing you and the guys get after some Yellow Jackets.
Let's do it.
Where some saw a pickle, we saw a masterpiece. A Sonic Smasher with Grillo's Pickles and Dilly Ranch, tangy pickle tots, and a Pickle Rita slush with pickle-flavored bubbles. It's called the Big Dill Meal, and it's a work of art. Sonic just made snack time official with $1 Snacky Hour. $1 corn dogs, $1 mozzarella sticks, and $1 soft pretzel twist every day from 2 to 5 p.m. Sonic Snacky Hour. Live free, eat Sonic.
Post Car Wash is the place to keep it clean at West 14th and North Avenue K. Post Car Wash is a modern, soft-touch experience featuring ceramic waxes, a cutting-edge wax that will shine your paint and leave a slick finish. Get the Touch 4 Wash app for a quick, convenient way to pay. You'll get $1 off when you use the app, as well as earn points for future washes. Give your vehicle the attention it needs. 1 block west of Highway 84 behind People's Bank on West 14th. Keep it clean at Post Car Wash.
My name is Sochi Anderton. I'm a dentist here at Post Family Dentistry. This clinic is a huge example of providing fancy dental care here in Post, Texas, because the residents of Post in these smaller communities, they deserve that same quality of care. We've expanded from 3 chairs now to 6 chairs at this new location. We are very proud here at Post Family Dentistry of our small town values combined with state-of-the-art care.
George's Family Restaurant is open all day at the crossroads of Highways 84 and 380. George's famous food has been served in Post since 1979 and continues to provide its customers with quality food and service. Enjoy Mexican food, barbecue, Greek food, steaks, appetizers, and good all-American food. Everyone gets free ice cream with a meal. Dine in and take out available. Call and orders welcome at 806-495-3777. George's Family Restaurant serves Post famous food all day at Highways 84 and 380.
George's Family Restaurant, famous food for the entire family. The first quarter of Bold Gold football is presented by George's Family Restaurant.
All right, we're back live at Jimmy Redmond Memorial Stadium, ready for the kickoff. How'd the coin flip go, Carter?
The coin flip, Post won the coin toss and elected to receive. Kermit will kick the ball from the south to the north to kick off this George's first quarter.
All right, first game of 2025, and Post is going to receive, yes?
Yes.
Who do we got back there? Is that?
We have Randon Curtis and Sean Ramos back deep to receive.
Okay, so my numbers are off. What's Randon wearing? 5?
He is wearing number 5.
All right, Randon, number 5, and you got Sean Ramos, number 8, back there to receive. Kicking off for the Kermit Yellow Jackets.
It's going to be number 88, the starting tight end, Ethan Quiros.
All right. So probably the tallest on the team.
Oh,
it's an
onside.
onside kick. Oh, and it almost worked for him. It looks like Drayon Gonzalez comes up with it. And after a couple post players touch it, he receives it at the 35. Good field position.
Yeah, it's just a quasi kick. Kermit trying to catch everybody off guard. Nobody could get a handle on it, and it just squirted free. Post is able to recover it. Ball's going to be on the 36-yard line, so it's good field position for the Bowl Gold.
Good call by John Fellows, the head coach over at Kermit. And Post handles it well. Almost didn't, but it worked out good for the Antelopes with the ball at the 36 almost.
Luca Perez, Carter, we talked about it during break. He's going to be starting at running back tonight.
Okay, Luca Perez behind the quarterback. Number 7, Landon Garcia, taking the pistol snap. He's going to keep it with the right side, finds a little bit of a hole and maybe a yard.
Tripped up and brought down by looked like it's 20, Richard Stallings.
All right, so you got Landon Garcia, the quarterback. Luca Perez starting at running back. We'll also see number 5 once again, and that is going to be Randy Curtis. We'll see him later.
I don't know if you noticed, Jim, but the defensive front for Kermit, they're going to try to cut the offensive front for the Bowl Gold.
You got 5 guys on the line. Hand off to Luca Perez, cuts right, spins, falls, and another yard.
Brought down by number 10 of Andre Scott Morris.
So it's going to bring up third down, and 8.
It's going to be third down from the 39-yard line. Yeah, Kermit's defensive front, the nose guard, and I think one of the 2 Mike or Sam linebackers, they are cutting down. Their first move is going down at the middle of the line of scrimmage. They're not giving Luca anywhere else to run.
If you're watching the scoreboard clock, our guys are getting used to it as well. So we do have, it is a third down and about 7 from the post. 39, snap, flag thrown, going
Offsides,
deep for
free
the pass.
play.
Going down the left side, nice pass is incomplete. Intended for number 8, Sean Ramos. Offside, so we'll give post a 5 yards, so, and not a first down, but closer to it, and do a replay, right? We'll replay that third down.
It'll be about third down and 2 after they mark off this penalty.
All right, Bowl Gold Antelopes on offense get the ball on the kickoff to start the game. First game of the season, 2025. I know Corky Ammons out there listening to us and watching. Corky, hope you're doing well. Leroy Pickens all the way in El Paso likes to watch us as well. Thank you, Leroy. All right, so Landon Garcia ready to take the snap. Starting center, of course, is Mason Wright.
4 wide here for the first time.
2 left, 2 right. Oh, nice pass in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Alec Garcia.
Yeah, it was almost intercepted by number 5, Ian Bejarano.
All right, so bring up 4th down. About 2 to go. We had 2 to go. Ball's about the 39-yard line. Post may punt. Maybe we'll see a trick play here. You'll see Luca Perez, as he punted last year, he's back there to do the same thing this year in 2025. Ball at the 44. Here comes the snap. Mason Wright. Nice kick by Perez down to the inside the 30. Rolls close, just past the 25. They're going to down it right at the 24, it looks like. They're going to stick it more on the 25-yard line. See the actual.
Yeah, that's where the umpires got the ball at.
Now it's back to the 24. We're being questioned. First, well, they're going to stick it on the 25. 24 and a half. Isn't it 24 and a half? But we can't do that on the computer, right?
I don't even want to experiment with that, Jim.
All right. Back at quarterback. Got number 21, Elijah Navarrete. He is a junior quarterback ready to take the snap. Changing the play on the sideline is Coach John Fellows, and a whistle's thrown or blown, and the flag is thrown.
So it looked like they were just going to go hard count and then look to the sideline, but they've thrown a flag. It's got to be a false start.
So Coach Fellows trying a little bit of trickery. This time it backfires.
Illegal substitution. Okay.
Oh, okay. That's one you don't see all the time, Russ.
Yeah, so they're going to mark them back.
So, Russ, did you mention we're expecting them to run the ball quite often?
Yeah. Yeah, because they are very uncertain at quarterback. Like Elijah Navarrete, he did not appear at quarterback last year at all from what I watched on film. So look for Dre Bossett to get the ball.
Bossett's lined up to the quarterback's left. Another running back to the right. Navarrete takes a snap. He looks right and passes it down the right sideline. Is caught for a first down. So the Kermit Yellow Jackets get the first down of the game.
Yeah, that's going to be a mismatch. That's Alec Garcia was the defender that wound up bringing him down.
Number 15 with the catch is Armando Urias. He's a senior wide receiver and pretty good size. They don't have the weights and heights of the Yellow Jackets, but he looks pretty big over there. So you got 3 on the left side now, 1 on the right. Nice pass by the quarterback, by the way. That's number 21, Elijah Navarrete. He's back to receive the shotgun snap again with, once again, 3 receivers left, 1 right.
Trips to the left side here.
Back to pass. He's going to hand it off this time to his running back. Stop in the backfield for a loss is Dre Bossett, number 22.
Met immediately by Colton Hawkins. Wants to bring him down in the backfield.
So, scoreboard has gone wacko over there. They can't keep the ball. A loss of about 5, right?
Yeah, so the ball's on the 37. They were at the 42, so a loss of 5.
So from the 37, that's going to bring up 2nd down and 15.
That's more like what we're used to seeing from the Bold Gold defense.
Well, they surprised us on that first play with a pass. It worked. Now we came back and stopped the run. Bossett he's going to get the handoff fake. Quarterback keeps it. He's sacked in the backfield. Outside the hash marks, brought down beyond the 30 to about the 28.
Brought down by Daniel Young and Adon Gonzalez.
All right, Bold Gold Antelopes showing that tough defense like last year.
Okay, so after a shock of a first down, this is probably a big 3rd down for Kermit right here.
Give us a list of who's on the front line for the Antelopes.
So it's going to be number 52, Sebastian Martinez, number 45, Daniel Carroll, and then number 55, Jacob Price.
All right.
3rd down and 18 here, Jim. Gonna have to have a long pass here if they want to get this first down.
Navarrete gets the snap, rolls right, looks to pass, does. Out in the flat, it's incomplete, a little bit short of the receiver. It's going to bring up 4th and long with 19 to go. So we'll probably see a punt here unless we see a little trickery from Coach Fellows once again.
Wouldn't shock me after that onside kick to start the game.
Well, if y'all remember last year, it started off as like a feel-out between the 2 teams. Remember, I think it was Kermit that answered after Post scored first. So,
all right, back to punt is number 3, Cruz Sanchez. Unless these guys changed their numbers too, and we're very unaware if they did.
That is correct.
Yeah, Draven Gonzalez is back to receive the kick.
Draven did a lot of that last season as well. Didn't have too many punt returns last year. A lot of times we just let them land if they don't take a good bounce. For the punting team, we just let it go and take it from there. There's a snap. Quick punt. It's short.
Get away from it.
Lands at the 50. Rolls towards the post side of the field to about the 41, almost the 40. That's going to be number 4 with the down is Ezekiel Carrasco.
So now that the Bold Gold knows that Kermit is basically going to dive towards their ankles right at the middle of the line of scrimmage, it makes me wonder if Coach Wright's going to try to spread out and use the sidelines a little bit here.
We'll see what happens. Got your quarterback back, Landon Garcia, with the record-setting passing season last year for the Antelopes.
Yeah, we're in deuce here, 2x2.
2 on the left, 2 on the right. You have 4 good receivers out there. Landon Garcia throws it out to the right flat. It's Gonzalez with the catch at the 40, 45 to midfield, knocked out of bounds.
And it's going to be a late hit out of bounds on Kermit. So it's going to add 15 yards after the play.
Looks like number 4 got a little feisty. That'll be Ezekiel Carrasco.
Yeah, and he was brought down by number 12, Kiros.
We'll see what the sign is from the white hat referee. He's standing right on the 50, close to you. Seeing a lot of shadows on the field due to the press box here on the home side. That'll disappear in about half an hour. There goes the 15-yard step off. Should take it to the 35, and it does. Down at the right hash mark. All right, post moving from left to right. That's north to south here at Redmond Field. All right, ready to roll. Landy Garcia. His running back, Luca Perez, to his right, blocking back for the Antelopes. Is Colton Hawkins up? No, it's not. But Luca Perez does get the call, cuts back from the backfield, gets past the line of scrimmage, and is brought down.
Tackle made by number 56, Fabian Navarrete.
You're back there in the blocking back will be Daniel Young. You'll see him playing inside linebacker as well as fullback tonight. He's coming out right now. So look for a passing situation.
Who made that last tackle, Russ?
Number 56, Fabian Navarrete.
Yeah, Luca Perez just got to be a little more decisive there. Make a cut and go.
Because Luca didn't play too much at running back last year, but he'll have to get his feet wet. Miss not the guard. There's a pass to the left flat, caught. Looks like it was touched, but a first down and more. And that's going to be Ramos scores the first TD of the game for the Bold Gold Antelopes.
Just a little quick screen there, Jim, and Sean Ramos uses his speed down the sideline to score the first touchdown of the season.
And as the rules say, a touchdown is also a first down, right?
I believe so, yeah.
First down brought to you by Payne, Powell, Truitt, law firm in Lubbock.
All right, we're going to see Mason Wright at the kicker now.
So Mason will be playing center, not this time because he's going to kick it. You won't see him on defense too much unless needed.
Colton Hawkins is your long snapper.
Okay. The holder, Landy Garcia, the quarterback. And Mason had a good season when he kicked a couple years ago, a little bit last year, and this one's good as well. Makes it perfect down the middle, makes the score 6-0. Cars Construction score brought to you by Cars Construction. So there you go. We'll be back with more of the first quarter. First quarter, by the way, is brought to you by George's Family Restaurant. Back in a moment.
This message is a courtesy of Harp Girls Holding.
Texas 4-H is a club for kids and teenagers ages 5 to 18, and it's big. It's the largest youth development program in Texas. 4-H is for kids with animals and so much more, like shooting sports, food science, healthy living, fashion, and photography. Contact the Garza County Extension Office to sign up by calling 806-495-4400 or visit 4honline.com.
This message is a courtesy of Harp Girls Holding.
The Bold Gold Antelope score first. Drive summary brought to you by Pocalambro. Carter?
Yes, that was a 3-play, 59-yard drive. Only took 31 seconds off the clock, and it was capped off by Sean Ramos with a 34-yard touchdown catch. That is your Pocalambro drive summary.
All right, so Poe's going to kick off now from their 40. That's the north 40. Kicking it to the south. Wind is coming from which direction?
I think it's actually out of the east.
East, a little northeast maybe?
Yeah, it's...
So the Mason's got the wind a little bit behind him. See how far he can go.
Yeah, the flag earlier was blowing like it was going to Tahoka, so...
Mason right, number 53, ready to kick off. Back to receive, got number 7, Jamarcus Hayes, and he's going to get this kick at the 15, catches it down to the 20, or up to the 20. He dances around going to the far side. This is a freshman kick returner, by the way, folks. He ran more left to right than he did north to south, but he gets past the 20 to the 24.
Brought down immediately by number 13, Raiden Osborne. I say immediately, but it was almost immediately when Raiden took his pursuit angle correctly.
So it looks like there's 2 freshmen on the Kermit roster, opposed with none this year. Kermit with 18 seniors, 11 juniors, 5 softs, and once again 2 freshmen. That was one of them, Hayes, H-A-Z-E. It looks like he's got the moves. Got to keep an eye on him. All right, back at quarterback, you got Navarrete ready to take the shotgun snap. 2 running backs, 2 receivers, 1 on each side. Got a blocking back right behind the right guard. Snap's going to go on the counter play in the backfield. Stopped for a loss.
Daniel Carroll, first one to him. Ends up bringing him down.
That's Dre Bossy with the carry, the senior running back. And brought down after losing one. Actually going to give him a break even. No loss on the play, so 2nd and 10. All right, so it's going to be once again Navarrete in the shotgun, still the same running backs and receivers to try to run that play again or fake us out and go to the other running back. And they do. Now as Bossa gets the call once again, but he's coming from the left side to the right. May have picked up a yard.
I'm trying to see who down there at the bottom of the pile. I think that's a Don Gonzalez that came up with it, I believe.
So Colton Hawkins was down on that tackle as well. Comes up a little gimpy. He's an inside linebacker along with number 15, Daniel Young. Outside, you got number 11, Adon Gonzalez, and on the other side is Luca Perez.
Yeah, and what we've seen so far is that Luca Perez and Adon they're coming inside and blitzing right off the center. So right here, they're outside on receivers, but the last 2 plays, they were inside stopping the run.
Navarrete with the snap, looking left, throws deep down the right sideline. It's caught on the run. Nice pass to the 40, 30. Still on his feet is number 80, and he is going to score for the Kermit Yellow Jackets, who stung us on that one.
Well, that was Raiden Osborne's man, and the receiver won right off the line of scrimmage and was just able to run by Raiden. And Max Cole was trying to come in for help, but by the time he got there, number 80, Keaton Thomas.
He's the other freshman. That's Keaton Thomas, the other freshman. So we've seen Hayes and now Thomas. More than likely we'll see both of them throughout the game. So Kermit answers quickly with a touchdown, score 7-6. Brought to you by Carson Construction. And they're going to go for the 1-point attempt. 22 kicking. Bray Bossett. It's up. It's going to be short. Oh, just was it to the right or short?
To the right.
Okay. All right, so that's going to make Post up by 1 with 6:05 first quarter. Brought to you by George's Family Restaurant. And your Carson Construction scores Post 7 and Kermit 6.
Not every pass leads to a touchdown, but every game can be a win with Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post. With high-quality beef and pork cuts of every variety, plus their sausage and world-famous beef jerky, you might have to play some defense around the dinner table. But this football season can be as delicious as it is entertaining. Located at 121 South Avenue H in Post, call today at 806-495-3245 for Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post.
All right, the Kermit Yellow Jackets score right away. To answer to the Post Antelopes, here's a drive summary from Carter.
That was a 3-play, 76-yard drive that was capped off in a touchdown pass from number 21,
Elijah Navarrete,
to number 80, Keaton Thomas, and it took up 1 minute and 44 seconds, and it puts the score at 7-6. Your Antelopes still in the lead.
That drive summary brought to you by Poca Lambro, our good friends over in Tahoka.
New kicker, Dre Bossett.
Dre Bossett, the running back, is now going to kick off. Thank you, Russ.
This tells me they're probably going deep.
It's from the South 40. It's going to be a squibber. Lands just past it inside the 30, picked up by Luca Perez at the 25, still on his feet at the 40. He's got the 50. He's going for the goal line. He has one defender to get him. 11. He scores, but we do have a flag on the play.
I think it's going to be a combination of a couple of things, but I think they're going to get blocked in the back on this one.
So where was the flag landed at?
Flag is right there at the 42-yard line. The Antelope in Antelope territory.
I think it's going to be holding on Raiden Osborne, I think.
So it's going to be a flag against Post about the 42. If it's holding, it's a 10-yard penalty. Blocking the back is 15.
You're right, it's a holding.
All right, there you go. So they'll take it back to the 32 more than likely, unless that offense happens somewhere else. We'll see.
Well, still, even the holding takes away the touchdown, but that's a big jolt of momentum, though, that you're able to do that. So it gives yourself some momentum to work with as you're going to take your first play on offense.
Okay, so the ref steps it off back to the 32-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. The Bold Gold Antelopes 1-point lead with 5:49 left in the Georgia's first quarter.
Randy Curtis, Jim, coming in at running back.
Randy Curtis wears number 5. We got him on the roster. You might too as number 10, but he is number 5 tonight. And we do have a discrepancy on another player. We may run into that later. We'll see. Randy Curtis to the left of Landon Garcia. He takes a snap. Oh, no, he doesn't.
Trying to get him to jump off sides.
Almost worked. Coach Wright changing the play with just 10 seconds on the play clock. 8. Snap is good. Handoff. Curtis going to get outside. Gets around the edge. Flag is thrown. First down, but it's probably coming back.
Yeah, even Luca can't believe it, but now there's some extracurricular activity down here at the
That's number 4 again.
44-yard line.
For Kermit, he had a personal foul earlier in the game.
So I think the holding is going to be on number 4, Olegario Gomez.
Number 74.
Yeah, unfortunately. And then it's number 4 well, they didn't call the flag on this, but number 4, Ezekiel Carrasco is getting real chippy for the Yellow Jackets.
Well, that would have been the Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Chandler first down. We got to bring it back. I think Trey Payne from Post, Texas, played here, I think, back in the 80s. And last time I talked to him when he was up in the booth a few years back, he said their team was not very good. So he cannot compare his team to this team, that's for sure.
Brings up first down and 16.
Here we go, back to pass. Landon Garcia looking left, going to tuck and run. Fine, almost found an opening, but he's brought down.
Well, he gained something out of that, though, so good job from him. It's going to be number 20. Richard Stallings winds up making the tackle.
About a 3-yard gain is going to bring second down and 13, it looks like. 5 minutes, 15 seconds and counting on the clock. Scoreboard's having some issues with the yards to go. It's like the ball's
at the 26. So
no,
ball's at
29.
the 29.
Oh, 29, okay.
Yeah, Russ, are you keeping the scoreboard? It's 26 up there. There's a snap. Landon Garcia going deep this time. Oh, and a nice catch. Who is that?
That's Max Cole.
He had to stop, come back, leap for it, and catches it right at the 48-yard line, goes out of bounds.
Yeah, he's the starting slot receiver this year. Coach Rod is expecting big things out of that slot receiver position this year.
If that's any indication, that was a great catch by Max. Max Cole, senior, one of the guys that was named one of the captains, one of the 5 captains for the Antelopes this year.
Timeout, Kermit.
And speaking of that, we're going to discuss that again with Coach Wright at halftime. That'll be brought to you by D&D Winco 2 at halftime. We'll take a timeout by Post. 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first quarter still, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're still in the first? Boy, it seems like forever. 7-6, Post is up.
Not every pass leads to a touchdown, but every game can be a win with Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post. With high-quality beef and pork cuts of every variety, plus their sausage and world-famous beef jerky, you might have to play some defense around the dinner table. But this football season can be as delicious as it is entertaining. Located at 121 South Avenue H in Post, call today at 806-495-3245 for Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post.
My bad. I was told it's a Kermit timeout, so they get credited for the timeout. So they've got 2 left.
In this half.
Post still has 3. And score 7-6. Clarkson Construction score. We're still in the first quarter, brought to you by George's Family Restaurant. Jim Plummer here, Carter Petty, and Russ Morris. Mike Travis on the camera tonight again.
So looks like we got number 15, Daniel Young, out there and at that halfback, blocking back position, whatever you want to call it.
Correct.
So expect a run here from the Antelopes.
Mr. Curtis, Randy Curtis. He's lined up to the right of Landon Garcia, the quarterback. 2 receivers right, 1 on the left. Max Cole in the slot just made that great catch. He's going to get this one too. It's a crossing route and catches it. He breaks it for another bold goal, first down, busted by Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Crenshaw.
This is brought down by number 12, Sergio Quiros.
That's just a little RPO there. He has the option to hand it off, and he has the option to throw the slant. The slant was there. Landon Garcia made a great read.
Hey, I'm going to have trouble with Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Crenshaw. It's actually Chandler. So Trey Payne and Mr. Chandler, I'm sorry. We'll get it right by the end of the game.
Official timeout here.
Okay, discussion with Coach Wright. You see that on your camera right now. So you see the 10 to go. It is a first down once again. The ball is on the 41. That's correct, but it is in Kermit territory. So Post is 41 yards from the south end zone, trying to get a little bit more ahead in this game. Might be an injury out there that needs to be tended to.
No, I think it's an issue with the play clock or the scoreboard, one or the other.
Play clock showing 36, so that's not correct, right?
Yeah, no, they were trying to get him to reset it, and it wasn't resetting or something. So something's wrong up there. The head official was using Coach Wright's headset to talk to Coach Jeffrey up in the booth.
Well, with Coach Wright calling the RPO stuff, it looks like that we finally figured out how to answer Kermit's front from taking out the ankles of our offensive linemen. So that's a big plus.
RPO is going to be more special this year. Landon did a pretty good job last year. I understand he's put on 20 extra pounds this year. He still has the same speed, same height. Maybe actually he's an inch or two taller. So we're expecting big things, not only with his arm, but with his legs. So here we go on first down.
Daniel Young still in at the wing.
10 to go, and we're at the 41-yard line.
Sean Ramos manned up out there on the outside.
We see a throw go that direction on the right side.
Nobody back deep in the middle.
Gonzalez and Cole back to passes. Garcia, oh, he gets hit. It's a fumble. It looks like the Kermit Yellow Jackets pick it up. Number 20 with the recovery, or 28 rather.
It's going to be number 28 on the recovery. It's Gabriel Garcia.
See who caused that fumble on your camera or your
Armando Urias, number 15, is
All
the
right.
one that caused the fumble.
Okay, so, Yellow Jackets showing some life in this game. Post wins last year by 50-plus points. Expected to win 40-something last year, and this year expects to win by 50, so it's going to be a little bit closer than we think.
Well, Landon has to learn to get that ball out quick because Fellows from Kermit decided to bring the all-out blitz.
All right, 21, your quarterback is Elijah Navarrete. 3 receivers right, 1 on the left. In the backfield, 22, Dre Bossett having trouble running the ball so far tonight. He gets a fake handoff. The quarterback's going to keep it and stop at the 41.
Slung down by number 45, Daniel Carroll.
That's a loss of 3 yards, so it's going to be second down and 13.
So now at the front, it's going to be Vicente Hernandez, Daniel Carroll,
and Sebastian Martinez. Yeah, Daniel Carroll has been wreaking havoc so far tonight in the backfield, has multiple tackles for loss so far tonight.
All right, from the Kermit 41, it's second down and 14. Now ready to take the snap, looks quickly right, going to go deep this time. Right side's up, and it's tipped and caught. Intended receiver tipped it away. Actually, the defender did. It's number 5. Who caught that, Russ?
15, Armando Urias, and he was brought down by number 3, Max Cole.
So good defense by the Antelopes, but ends up in Armando Urias' hands for a first down and more.
Yes, Aiden Rodriguez in coverage there. It was off of his hands. He got hit right as he was trying to make the interception, and then the Yellow Jackets just got lucky and came up with it.
Here we go, 1st and 10 now. Ball's on the post 30-yard line for the Kermit Yellow Jackets. Back to handoff to Boss.
Daniel Carroll again read that like a hawk and just came in there almost untouched.
Well, Dre Bossett, remember last year had trouble running the ball, and he's having the same trouble tonight. But the quarterback is having some success in the air.
Well, here's the thing, Jim. Kermit fumbled the ball 9 times, and they lost it 6.
Okay.
So that's one thing. They haven't had that. Last year, remember, they had like a negative 45-yard loss on a fumble recovery.
So better ball control by the Kermit Yellow Jackets this year. Still 153 in the first. Post up by 1, 7-6. There's an option left.
Golly.
And Max Cole snuffs it out.
Ooh, wow. I thought Max Cole was going to take his head off there for a minute the way that he read it, but that was just an ill-advised read.
Yeah, Bossett a little shaken up after that hit from Max Cole.
Yeah, he just can't get a hold. As soon as he touches the ball, there's a Antelope right there to take him down.
Shout out to the 104 of the Bowl Gold faithful watching us on YouTube right now.
All right, it's at the 36 left hash mark. Got about 15 to go for the first on 3rd down.
Yeah, 3rd and 16 is what I got on the computer.
1 minute and about 10 seconds left in the Georgia's first quarter. Carson Construction score 7-6 post. Navarrete in the shotgun. 3 receivers right, 2 on the stack. He rolls that direction, gets rid of it. It's off the turf, incomplete. Possibly a late hit after the pass.
Yes, they're going to get in Adon Gonzalez. Coach Wright not happy with that call at all. I mean, There wasn't that much contact there by Don Gonzalez. He's just trying to make a play and just push him down. The quarterback probably was acting a little bit.
Was it after the pass?
It was after the pass.
It was.
No need for contact then.
Okay, so now we're going to see Isaiah Moreno come in as Adon's going to get an earful from Coach Wright.
He won't do that again.
So it's going to be an automatic first down. It's roughing the passer.
All right, so the automatic first down after the 15-yard penalty, 21-yard line. Just to the right of the left hash mark is the ball. Navarrete, the quarterback, lined up. He's got Bossett to his left. Got a blocky back, number 94. How many players you see with that 90 number? It's Abel Urias. He's lined up on just behind the left line. And that's where the quarterback's going to run the ball. He breaks a hole. Gets down to the 15 before he's brought down.
Brought down with number 15, Daniel Young. Max Cole was also in there on the tackle as well.
And Navarrete runs the ball after. Did you call that a read option?
It was a read option. Almost everybody except Daniel Young and Max Cole went the opposite way.
All right, we're down to 35 seconds in the first. Kermit would love to score and take a lead here. Post going to stop him. You got second down and about 4. Navarrete from the 15-yard line is going to keep it again this time. He gets past the 15, maybe the 14, and he stops.
He's brought down. Well, he's going to get credit for being stopped by number 55, Jacob Price, and number 45, Daniel Carroll.
I want to thank McDonald's for being our corporate sponsor this year. You'll see their logo bottom left of the screen.
As that's going to bring an end to the Georgia's first quarter, Jim.
That's right. The Carson Construction score. Post up by 1, 7-6. Back with the second in just a moment. Trey Payne and his team at Payne, Powell, Truett, and Chandler are available for all of your legal needs. With offices in Post, Lubbock, Hereford, and Clovis, New Mexico, the team is ready to offer legal solutions in personal injury, family law, criminal law, real estate, and estate planning. Give them a call at 806-368-8712. Payne, Powell, Truett, and Chandler Law Firm. Call 806-368-8712.
Post Car Wash is the place to keep it clean at West 14th and North Avenue K. Post Car Wash is a modern, soft-touch experience featuring ceramic waxes, a cutting-edge wax that will shine your paint and leave a slick finish. Get the Touch 4 Wash app for a quick, convenient way to pay. You'll get $1 off when you use the app, as well as earn points for future washes. Give your vehicle the attention it needs. 1 block west of Highway 84 behind People's Bank on West 14th. Keep it clean at Post Car Wash.
Post Car Wash. Keep it clean at West 14th and North K. The second quarter of Bold Gold football is presented by Post Car.
There you go. We're in the Post Car Wash second quarter. And Kermit is trying to score here to start off the second quarter, now facing the south end zone. Ball's on the 15.
Yes.
Third down at about 4. Quick pitch to the right is caught. The 15 gets the first and more.
Fumble in the end zone.
Post recovers as it's knocked out. See who knocks it out, Russ.
That was, well,
right here.
Knocked out by number 24, Colton Hawkins, and is recovered
by number 21, Aiden Rodriguez, in the end zone, so it'll be a touchback.
Bring it out to the 25 or 20?
20.
It'll be out to the 20. That's huge.
There's your momentum. Change right there.
They're discussing it.
They're having a conference.
Bold Gold's bringing out the offense as it stands. Kermit, they're meeting at the sideline, and there you go. The wave to the touchback.
Touchback. Post gets the ball after recovering the fumble in the end zone. Who was that? 15 running the ball. Armando Urias.
It was caught by number 15, Armando Urias.
Senior wide receiver had it all the way and got knocked out ball got knocked out of his hands about the 1 yard line. Who recovered it?
Aiden Rodriguez.
Way to go, Aiden. All right, so here we go. Post has the ball. We're in the second quarter, brought to you by the Post Car Wash. Post up by 1, 7-6.
Luca Perez backed in at running back.
Snap to Garcia, gives it to Luca Perez, gets past the 20 before he's brought down.
Tackle made by number 20, Richard Stallings, and number 6, Isaac Quintana. Jim, real quick, want to shout out the Garza County Junior Livestock Association. They will be selling brisket plates with beans, potato salad, drink, brisket sandwiches with chips tomorrow on Main Street at 9 a.m.
All right, so get out there and do it. Main and Broadway?
Yes.
All right, y'all go out and do that.
All that goes right back to the kids of the community that have their show animals. So
Garcia takes a snap. 2nd down and 8. Passes it caught. And it's going to be Max Cole once again. He's had his 3rd reception. He takes it to the 45 and it's brought down.
Tripped up by number 5, Ian Bejarano. And Landon had more time to throw the ball that time, was able to get it to Max.
All right, good blocking by the Antelopes up front. Somebody's down, so we're going to take a little official break here on Post Sports Radio. Carson Construction score Post 7. Kermit, the visiting team. The Yellow Jackets have 6, and we got 10 minutes and 59 seconds to go in the second quarter, which is brought to you by Post Car Wash.
If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early, here's your answer.
Wake up with a sausage McMuffin with egg. Get 2 for just $6 and pair them with a caramel frappe.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
No matter the time of day, you'll find something just for you at Bill Cohen's McDonald's. Breakfast with an Egg McMuffin, lunch or dinner with a Big Mac or Quarter Pounder and fries, a quick snack of fresh bakery items, or just a cup of coffee. Bill Cohen's McDonald's. I'm loving it.
All right, we're back live after the official timeout, ready to go for 1st and 10 for the Antelopes after a nice catch by Max Cole. How many yards was that? You got that?
it was a 24-yard reception.
How many yards receiving does he have right now?
So far tonight, Max Cole has 3 receptions for 54 yards.
All right, Max, we're going to start off your senior season with the Post Antelopes as a whole. Got to get rolling and get some more points on the board. 7-6. We got 1st down and 10 from the Post 45. Handoff. Is that Daniel?
Nope, that's a keeper.
Oh, that's Landon. I'm sorry.
That's the keeper, and you can thank Randon Curtis for being the lead blocker on that one, giving him room to run in space. And it's going to bring the ball at the 45-yard line as he's brought down by number 10 of Andre Scott Marsh.
All right, we got 2nd down and short, just a yard to get a first. Ball smack dab between the hash marks at the Kermit 45. Post with the ball, trying to get more points on the board.
In our conversation with Landon, he wants to run the ball a lot more this year. So.
And Coach Wright said he was going to let him do that a little more this year. He's gained some weight, and so he should be able to withstand the season.
With Luca Perez out of the game, you got Randy Curtis, and the running back left of Landon Garcia in the backfield. In motion, you got Alec Garcia from left to right, going deep down the left side, up for grabs to Ramos, a little bit too far, and can't get to it, barely touches fingertips.
So what Sean has this year over Duck is he's a better route runner. What Duck had last year, Keandre Lopez Jefferson, Duck was going to beat you off the line of scrimmage. You were not going to beat him. That's how he was able to catch all of those. If Sean can get that mastered and beat his receiver consistently off the block, there's no way on God's green earth that anybody's going to catch him.
All right, from the 45-yard line, 3rd down and 1. Landon Garcia, quarterback, in the shotgun standing close to the 50-yard line. He's going to hand it off to Curtis. He sweeps left, tries to get outside. He gets the 1st down. First by Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Chandler.
Jamarcus Hayes with the tackle. I think, looking back at it on the second delay, Randon had an opportunity to cut it back inside from the way that Mason Wright was blocking number 7. If he was to cut it inside, I think he might have had the chance to gain about 10 or 15 more yards on that run.
All right, so it's going to bring up 1st and 10 now from the 40-yard line. Got to get to the 30. 20 seconds on the play clock. Post up by 1. Kind of kill some clock here in the second. 9 minutes and 20 seconds to go. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Curtis in the backfield. Fake handoff to him. It's an option. It's caught by Ramos. On the slant to the 25-yard line, he's brought down.
All right, Card, I'm going to give you numbers. Brought down by number 12, 10, and number 20. That is number 12, Sergio Quiros, 10 of Andre Scott Marsh, and number 20, Richard Stallings.
A swarm of Yellow Jackets there.
There you go. We don't like getting stung like on that last touchdown, but good pass and catch to Ramos. He takes it to the 24. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Antelopes. 1st down brought to you by Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Chandler.
They're going man coverage across the board, Jim. Nobody back deep in the middle of the field.
2 receivers right, 2 left.
They've been doing that all night, Russ.
Handoff. Oh, And Curtis is brought down right at the 25, no gain.
Tripped up by number 12, Sergio Quiros, as he comes up hobbling himself.
It looks like the stick on the far side is going to be a short loss of about half a yard.
That's one thing that we're going to have to get used to seeing, Jim. Ian last year was able to break free after first contact. We're going to have to figure out what running back is going to be able to break free off initial contact.
Well, like Ian, just stay low. He had no other way to do it, though, right? That's a joke for short guys. All right, back to pass on 2nd down and 11. There, on the screenplay, out of the hands of Ramos. The catch could have been a touchdown.
And it just didn't have enough control under it. So we're inside the territory where Coach Wright was possibly considering using field goal formations this year. We're in Mason Wright's range. So, but this is a big 3rd down here. You can't take a sack if you're landing.
Right, if we go for the field goal attempt, it won't be in his face, but it'll be going from right to left. So we'd have to get that ball over to the right hash mark.
Yeah, I bet we go for it on 4th down if we don't get it here, but trips to the left here.
3rd and 1. Rolling right. Garcia gets rid of it, finds a receiver wide open. It's Gonzalez. I think he got to the 1st down marker before he goes out. We'll see where they spot him.
He's just a yard short.
He's going to be a yard short.
All right, so 4th down and less than a yard right at the 15.
We're going for it. You see Coach Wright talking to Landon down there on your screen.
Going to pull the old trick play, the center sneak.
the old fumble Ruski.
If he snaps it to the quarterback's hands underneath him, he can always grab it and go, right?
He'd have to immediately grab it back, but I don't know.
I don't think you don't do that on a shotgun snap. That'd be real hard to do. So it'd be pretty obvious what would happen.
All right.
Garcia's in the shotgun. Ball's on the right hash mark.
Daniel Young and Daniel Carroll on the left side of the formation here.
Here comes a snap. Garcia's going to hand it off to the running back, and he's stopped for a
fumble.
loss and
the
a
ball.
fumble at that. So Brandon Curtis can't hold on. Ball stripped away. Not sure who recovered it.
Number 24, Stan recovered.
All right, Bold Gold Antelopes having trouble getting points on the board. We'll see what happens a little bit later. We got 7:42 to go in the second. Second quarter is brought to you by Post Car Wash, Carson Construction Score, Post 7, and Kermit 6. Got Jim and Russ and Carter and Mike with you again tonight. Thanks for joining us here on YouTube, which we have how many viewers, Russ?
120.
Let's get that up there. Not on Facebook tonight, sorry about that. But it's always easier to get to YouTube to start with. All right, so here's the snap. Navarrete, the quarterback. 1st and 10 from their own 20.
Luca
Sweep
Perez
right, is busted up big time.
Luca Perez is back in, and he's the one that winds up bringing him down for a loss.
All right, good note of Luca's back in there.
I think it was just a little, maybe a calf cramp, or just he might have just kind of got hit. So, my mic went out, sorry, y'all. He just got hit right in the kneecap, maybe just a little bruise. He's limping a little bit, but looks like he's okay now.
All right, so here we go. The loss on the play about 4. So 2nd, they're saying 3. About looks like 4 from here. 2nd and 14. Navarrete, the quarterback, with the snap. Whistle blows at the snap.
So a false start on the Yellow Jackets.
5-yard penalty. We'll take it back to close to the 10. Looks like the 11.
This is where we could definitely use a pick 6 right about now.
Well, going back to last year's game, Russ, Kermit hurt themselves. They had way too many turnovers, and then they had a lot of penalties last year. So,
all right, so it's going to be 2nd down.
Double stack in the slot.
And about 13 to go for the first. Here goes a pass. Slant play is caught. Number 15 with the catch. And he's going to get himself a 1st down. It's a nice play by the Yellow Jackets. He gets down at the 30.
He's brought down by number 21, Aiden Rodriguez, but that's a mismatch on the inside of the line. Urias he looks like he's a bigger guy. He looks like he's 6'2", 6'3". I don't think we have anybody on the team that's taller than 6'1".
Yeah, and he's a little bulky as well. So, yeah, he's got a little power, height, and sometimes speed. He's the one that fumbled the ball close to the end zone earlier. But that time he held on to it, gets a 1st down for Kermit. So 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Whistle blown at the snap.
False start.
All right, false start. Nope. Yep. Takes it back to the 25.
False start against the Yellow Jackets.
Makes it 1st and 15.
Can't have that if you're Kermit. Twice now on one drive. That just kills drives.
The pass rush for the Bowl Gold defense has to be able to get home on this drive. Navarrete, he's had too long to throw the ball in the back there in the backfield.
Trips left. You got 3 guys over there, one in the backfield and one receiver to the right. Post adjusting their defense, take care of the situation. You got 1st and long, 15 to go. There's the pass. Up, caught, and close to a first, and he gets it. Once again, number 15, their good receiver, Armando Urias.
Brought down by Max Cole and Alec Garcia on the far side of the field.
The Yellow Jackets quarterback stood in there and took a shot from Colton Hawkins and delivered a good ball.
Well, Colton, he would have got the sack if he would have just came off. He kind of chopped his feet a little bit before he went back there.
So Navarrete Urias for at least a 15-yarder and a 1st down at the 40 now. Got to get to midfield to get another first. 5 minutes and 25 to go in the second.
Real quick, Jim, just with how Kermit has been able to gain yards with their intermediate passes, if our pass rush can just hit the way that the athletes that we have in the secondary, it can cause enough havoc the way the Bowl Gold can get some turnovers.
I'll tell you, timeout by Kermit as we let the clock wind down a little bit to 5 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the Post Car Wash second quarter. Post still leads just by 1. It's 7-6. Back in a moment.
Winco 2 is your compressed gas and cryo powerhouse. We strive to provide excellent cryogenic and gas storage products, service, and support to any and all industries ranging from chemical to agriculture and beyond. Built upon trust and integrity, Winco 2 is here to serve. Satisfaction guaranteed. Visit us online at winco2.com. That's winco, the number 2.com, or give us a call 806-629-4458.
We're back live at Jimmy Redmond Memorial Stadium. The first game, the kickoff game for 2025 is Post and Kermit here at Post Field. And it's a close one, 7-6. Prediction was not to be close. So Post has got to work out some offensive issues, and they'll probably do that, if not now, at halftime. Halftime coming up shortly, brought to you by D&D Winco 2. All right, here we go. 1st down and 10. From the Kermit 40, the Yellow Jackets with the ball. From the left hash mark, Navarrete in the shotgun. Bossett back there, he gets the handoff, comes up the middle. This time he gets a couple yards.
Okay, there we go. That's what we're used to seeing, Jim. Running back brought down by a herd of antelopes in the middle of the field. That's really what it was. I'm going to give credit to Jacob Price on the tackle.
So Bossett takes it up to the 42, 2nd down and 8 coming up. Bossett's been stopped almost every time he touched the ball, so I'm going to check his overall running.
Negative 12 yards.
12 is there. He picks up 2.
That's his longest rush of the game right there.
Okay. So Post kind of has his number.
Yes,
stays that way.
The rush defense has not been the problem. It's been the pass defense that has been struggling tonight.
All right, so 2nd down and 8, 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the second. Navarrete taking a snap, rolling right. Looking for a receiver, finds one, gets rid of it, caught. Oh, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Ezekiel Carrasco.
Colton Hawkins with the hit to make it break free. So this brings up, I think, a big 3rd down for Kermit with the second quarter winding down right before half.
Clock stops at 4 minutes and 19 seconds to go before halftime. Sun going down nicely here in Post, Texas.
And I'm going to also say this is a big 3rd down for Post as well. At some point in time on a 3rd down, the Bowl Gold pass rush needs to step up and say, I'm just better than you, and I'm going to show you.
All right, Navarrete. Pistol formation, 2 receivers left, 1 on the right. 2 running backs. Rolling left, Navarrete stops, throws. Over the head. Way over the intended receiver, number 15, Armando Urias.
That's what I'm talking about. Enough pressure in the backfield to get the quarterback offset that he's going to overthrow a receiver. That's a step in the right direction from where we started the game off with.
So 4th down and 8. May see a punt.
Yes.
Close game.
Number 3, Cruz Sanchez in, and he's only in whenever they're punting. So.
All right, so Cruz is listed as a quarterback if I'm reading my roster right. I think we have a typo in there. Anyway, he's punting this time, and he does. Kicks it off the side. Nice catch by Mason Wright. Tries to return it, but he's out of bounds. Good play, Mason.
Ball is at the 40-yard line.
All right, nice. So good field position for Post with 4 minutes and 12 seconds to go in this second.
Got to be able to capitalize on it now if you're the Bold Gold offense.
All right, on the left hash mark. Got to get 10 yards for the first in midfield.
Okay, I want to see us get Draven Gonzalez involved. He's only had that one catch for about 12 yards earlier. I'd like to see us get him involved.
He is the split right. Max Cole, the slot receiver on the same side.
Oh, they had the wrong.
They have Kermit's football.
And
we need our football.
All right, so I hope neither one's deflated. That would be a big controversy. All right, 40-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Antelopes. Landy Garcia, the junior quarterback. Hand off to the running back. Luca Perez back in the game. Finds a edge hole, 50 and more. And that's going to be a Payne Powell Truitt first down.
That's the first time tonight we've seen one of the Bold Gold running backs have a hole to run through and picks up about 14 on that play.
Well, a light switch is like flicked on between the guards and the tackles. So if that light switch can stay on, I think we have something here.
Jim had to turn off the mic to cough.
So ball's going to be at the 46-yard line. Landon Garcia right there still at quarterback. Luca Perez shifts to his right. Drops back to pass. Going to go deep down the right side of the field to Alec Garcia. And it's in and out of his hands, but it's going to be a pass interference against the Kermit Yellow Jackets.
That was a great pass by Landon Garcia, and Alec Garcia drawing the pass interference there.
That's going to be down inside the 15.
Nope, 15-yarder. Not the NFL.
From the line of scrimmage.
But still, it's going to put Post deep inside Yellow Jacket territory, Jim.
And first down to go. They're going to step it off all the way down to...
Be on the 31 is where it should be.
Okay, there you go. 1st and 10 for the Antelopes from the Kermit 31. Post trying to increase their score. They only got a 1-point lead right now. 7-6 is the Carson Construction score in the second. 3:55 to go.
Yeah, right now Kermit has 6 penalties for 50 yards. That's hurting them so far in this game.
2 receivers right, 1 left. Hand off to the running back, Luca Perez. Trying to get outside left again. He does. Runs over a would-be tackler and lands at the 25.
Tripped up by number 5, Ian Bejarano.
So for Luca being shaken up earlier, he's doing quite well in the running back position again.
That might have woke him up because he's running with a purpose.
All right, Luca lined up to the left side, Landon Garcia. 2 receivers left, 1 right. That's Draven Gonzalez, man to man. It's going to be a run by Luca Perez. Another first down, past the 15 to the 13.
He ran into the back of Olegario Gomez, but he was tripped up for a Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Chandler first down there, Jim. I think that was number 5, Urias again, that winds up bringing him down.
I hope Trey Payne's laughing at us. Trey, don't pull your advertising yet. We'll get it straight. All right, so 1st and 10 for the Antelopes at 13.
Trips bunch to the left side of the scrimmage, Jim.
There you go. Close, nice tightly knit. And it's going to be a keeper by the quarterback rolling left. Up the middle to the 5 and brought down. Landon Garcia.
Good run. He's brought down by number 20, Richard Stallings.
Landon's hustling back over to the sideline to get the next play.
Now remember, they can get the first down without scoring.
Got to get to what, the 4?
Yes.
Yes.
And the ball's
on the 6.
On the 6. All right, so here we go. It is 2nd down. About 3 to go for the first, 6 to go for the TD. Changing the play from the sideline is Coach Wright. There's a snap with 11 seconds to go. Keeper up the middle.
Yes, see, Jim, they cut big. They caused a pile right there, right at Mason Wright. The Kermit Yellow Jackets did. Landon had nowhere to go. Sorry to cut you off, but that scared the crap out of me when I saw him fly.
Looks like Landon tripped over Sebastian Martinez. So we're going to have a timeout called on the field. So we shall take one as well. Carson Construction score, Post up by 1. Threading the score again. It's 7-6 and 1:56 to go in the Post Car Wash second quarter. Hold on, guys. There.
Take a break and let Post Family Cleaners take care of the laundry. Family Cleaners is Post hometown laundry and dry cleaners on West Main Street in Post. Whether it's dry cleaning, wash and starching, laundry service, or alterations, Post Family Cleaners has you covered. Let Post Family Cleaners make your life a bit easier. Go by 111 West Main Street or call 806-495-0777 to get details. That's 806-495-0777. Post Family Cleaners, your hometown laundry and dry cleaners on West Main and Post.
All right, Post calls a timeout. We come out of that, and we've got 2 minutes to go until we get to halftime. Post is up by 1, 7-6. Ball's on the 6-yard line. 5.
5.5.
Yeah.
So 5 yards go to the end zone, a couple yards to get a first.
So if we know that the Yellow Jackets are going to start cutting at the middle of the scrimmage again, deep inside the red area, it makes me wonder what Coach Wright's got up his sleeve, because we saw the RPO work when they started cutting. So for those listening, when I'm talking about cutting, when the defensive line is going at the ankles of the offensive line, that means they're trying to cause a pile in the middle of the field to make sure that your running backs have nowhere to go. You want to make sure you cause havoc if you're on the defensive end. A good way to stop it on the offense is by running a lot of RPO, a lot of motion, that way you can run around the mess.
Yeah, and it takes the offensive lineman can't get downfield and block.
Luca Perez behind the quarterback. Blocking back to his left is Daniel Young. That's where they go with Luca. Luca's going to cut up at the 5, spin, gets in the end zone for a Bold Gold TD.
They said, I got your pile right here. That's a big touchdown for Luca in the Bold Gold.
All right, 12-6 the score. Post will go for the extra point here in a moment. 13 rather. Yeah, that's right. 6 and 7 is 13. I was using my fingers and I forgot one.
Well, I'm knocking on wood here for this one. So
13-6 Post up, and it's Mason Wright in to kick the extra point. He'll kick it from the 10-yard line. Quarterback Garcia is going to hold. Hawkins snaps it, gives it to Garcia. Yep, and Mason's 2 for 2 on the night, increasing the lead, 14-6. As we approach the halftime, 1:53 to go in the second. We shall be back here on postsportsradio.com.
No matter the time of day, you'll find something just for you at Bill Cohen's McDonald's. Breakfast with an Egg McMuffin, lunch or dinner with a Big Mac or Quarter Pounder and fries, a quick snack of fresh bakery items, or just a cup of coffee. Bill Cohen's McDonald's has it, and it's always fast and fresh. Stop in today at any of the 5 locations of Bill Cohen's McDonald's: Brownfield, Levelland, Post, Slayton, and 82nd and Milwaukee in Lubbock. Bill Cohen's McDonald's. I'm loving it.
All right, Post takes a bigger lead, 14-6. The drive summary is brought to you by Poca-Lambro, and here's Carter Petty with that.
That was a 6-play, 60-yard drive capped off by a Luca Perez rushing touchdown and a Mason Wright extra point. It brings your Carson Construction score to 14-6, your Bold Gold Antelopes leading.
All right, Mason Wright now is going to kick off from the south 40, going from right to left. A little bit of wind in his face, but not too much here at Redmond Stadium.
That was a huge score for the Bold Gold there, since they chose to receive. Kermit's going to get the ball back after half.
Jamarcus Hayes back there. She does to be a squib kick. I think it may have been touched.
No.
It goes out of bounds.
It goes out of bounds. They were hustling. Post was hustling, flying down the field, trying to recover a live ball. But
technically an onside kick? Or
it's going to be technically an illegal procedure because the kick went out of bounds.
Okay.
But yeah, so if that ball is a squib kicked or kicked short, even if it's kicked live and the receiver and the returning team does not put a hand on it first, it is a live ball.
It looked like Cruz Sanchez was reaching for it and didn't touch it, but it was close.
Got a couple of score updates for you, Jim. Cooper Liberty up 21-0 right now on New Home. Farwell and New Deal are in a weather delay. They're still locked at 0-0. Stratford and Abernathy are locked in a weather delay. Stratford up 14-0. Sudan up on Olton. 2:09 left to go in the first half. 19-7. Hornets over Stangs.
All right, Post up here, 14-6 at Redmond Stadium. First game of 2025. Navarrete takes a snap, going to keep it, go up the gut, Can't get anywhere. He's thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
That is Jacob Price making the play on that one.
You always know when he makes a play.
Oh, yeah.
He's one of our biggest guys on the team. Number 55 is, 6'2", 230.
Coach Wright takes his first timeout of the game, I believe. No
timeout.
Kermit
timeout, 1:46 to go in the second. We'll take a quick one here and be back in a moment.
Not every pass leads to a touchdown, but every game can be a win with Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post. With high-quality beef and pork cuts of every variety, plus their sausage and world-famous beef jerky, you might have to play some defense around the dinner table. But this football season can be as delicious as it is entertaining. Located at 121 South Avenue H in Post, call today at 806-495-3245 for Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post.
Kermit calls the timeout. We're back here live at Redmond Stadium with a 14-6 lead by the Post Bold Gold Antelopes over the Yellow Jackets. And after timeout, it'll be Kermit going for second down and 11 after a loss of 1 on the first play. Junior quarterback Navarrete ready to take the snap. Bossett to his left. He's having trouble running the ball tonight with negative yardage so far in the first half. There's a snap. And Navarrete going down the middle. Oh, and it's broken up. Nice defense, Max Cole.
It's broken up by Max Cole, but you can also thank the pass rush. Finally, the defensive front for the Antelopes is getting back in the backfield, and Navarrete had to throw that ball quicker than what he wanted to.
And the intended receiver, Urias, once again, number 15, seems to be one of the only target. He's only thrown it to one other receiver on the right side earlier.
Well, he's taller than everybody else, so it makes sense as to why they're trying to feed him the ball.
Now, Urias comes over to the right side now, making most of his catches on the left. Ball's at the 37-yard line. It'll be third down and 11. Kermit back to pass. Screen left is incomplete. Old Bossett's having a tough game tonight.
I don't know if you guys saw it, but Vicente Hernandez was double teamed on a screen, and he just drug everybody back there to the quarterback with him. Big fella making a difference.
Luckily, Bossett's having a rough game tonight. Poor guy's having trouble running, can't hold on to the pass. Still got half a football game left, and Post is just up 14-6.
Let's see if we can't return one back here, Jim.
Post car wash second quarter. We got 1 minute, 35 seconds to go.
The Bold Gold have 2 timeouts to work with in this last minute and 35.
Sanchez punts, high and deep, caught by number 2 for the Antelopes. Draven Gonzalez is on the loose on the far side to midfield, knocked out of bounds.
Tripped up, brought down by number 4, Ezekiel Carrasco. He's going to be, I believe it's going to be inside Antelope territory.
He caught that about the 20, Carter?
Yes.
He takes it to the Kermit 46. Nice return by Draven Gonzalez.
Well, we get to see for the first time this year what the 2-minute offense looks like for Post.
It's about a 34-yard return for Gonzalez. Puts it in Kermit territory. It'll be first down and 10 for the Antelopes. 1:23 to go, as Carter pointed out, two timeouts for the Antelopes.
Trips the left side of the field here. They're all in man coverage.
Curtis in the backfield. He comes out of the backfield. He's going to be the receiver on this. Turns and makes a nice catch. And on the spin, after the catch falls inside the 40 to the 38.
Yeah, he was going to be contested with by number 10 of Andre Scott Marsh. Second down and 8, Jim.
2.
Oh, 2. 8. Yeah, gain of 8.
If you're going the other way, it would be 8, but it's 2. Back to pass Garcia. Looking deep. Now he's looking down the middle or down the right. It's caught. No, thrown. It's short. Almost caught. That's Max Cole out there. No, that's Alec Garcia, the intended receiver.
He being Garcia, he had a little bit of time, Landon Garcia. He had a little bit of time to get his feet set, but the way Brandon Curtis, the running back, couldn't hold on to his block for long, so he had to launch the ball, but he didn't step into it. He used more his arm strength to get the ball down there instead of utilizing his hips. And it looked like a dying duck coming out of his arms. That's why it skipped in the turf a little bit there.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Third down and 3. And
Kermit's going to take their last time out. They look a little winded.
All right, we're going to take one here on Post Sports Radio. His second quarter, 52 seconds to go. Post up 14-6 is the Carson Construction score. Back in a moment.
This message is brought to you by Judge Lee and Martian Norman.
In celebration of 100 years of service, the Post Rotary Club is proud to construct a tall, beautiful four-sided traditional clock in the median of East Main Street. It'll be surrounded with landscaping and 4 limestone benches engraved with the names of legacy families and other sponsors like you. If you are interested in supporting this project, or being a part of the Rotary celebration on October 4th, contact Susan at 806-778-5034.
All right, Kermit just took their third and final timeout of the first half. Post with 2 remaining. We got 52 seconds to go in the Post Car Wash second quarter. Halftime just moments away. It'll be brought to you by D&D Winco 2. We're going to talk to Coach Wright just about the one topic of how they determine who the team captains are. Pretty interesting, so stick around for that. And all the stats and whatnot, so stay with us. All right, so we got third down and about 3 for the Antelopes. 52 seconds to go. Ball's on the 38. 38 yards to go for a touchdown. Landon Garcia takes a snap, runs right, cuts backs. He's tripped up and falls at the 35.
Timeout, Post.
So a gain of 3.
Oh, no timeout. I figured we'd call a timeout.
Clock stops momentarily to get the chain set for a first down.
Play clock still at 40. It started. So you got 40 on the play clock and the game clock. So first down. That's all. First and 10. Gets rid of it. Intended receiver Max Cole. Out of reach, out of bounds. Incomplete.
It's just good awareness there. Number 12, Sergio Quintez was seeking down on Landon. He had to get rid of it. And he stops the clock with an incomplete pass.
That's true. Stops it at 28 seconds, so Post still with a chance for more points on the board. Second down and 10. Ball's on the 35.
Remember, you're 5 yards away from being inside field goal range.
That's true. Let's get to the 30. Post, once again, still 2 timeouts. Randy Curtis in the backfield to the right of the quarterback. Garcia takes a snap, looking deep, throws it down the middle, and looks, intended receiver Randy Curtis. That ball just about 3 yards over his head.
So he's already in kind of a semi-rhythm a little bit. He got too excited to see Curtis that wide open, but the last 3 plays, Jim, he's been used to having to get that ball out quick. So those quick little tendencies, he thought he had to get the ball out quicker than what he needed to.
Yeah, just a little too much on that one, but there's a great play design there on the with the wheel route for Curtis. Kermit was not ready for that.
And that's the second time Curtis has come out of the backfield to be the receiver, so we'll see what happens here on 3rd and 10.
Low snap with a lot of room to run on the left side.
Garcia keeps it. He gets behind Curtis and bumps him. Ball down to the 30.
Timeout, Post.
Field goal range with a timeout at 17 seconds to go in the second.
That was a great recovery off of the low snap.
All right, let's take another one here, guys. Once again, score 14-6, Post up. Almost halftime, 17 seconds to go here in the Post Car Wash second quarter. Back in a moment.
Post Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post Dispatch, community news at the finest.
All right, here we go. Sorry about the dead air there. Jim Plummer here with Carter and Russ. We're going to wrap up this second quarter with just 17 seconds to go. Post with 4th down, about 6 to go for the first. And they're going to go for it, obviously.
I like Draven Gonzalez. Oh, never mind. They got 2 guys out there on him now.
Yeah, they put Urias out there on Draven.
Double teamed. Oh, we got a.
I think Draven went first.
He sure did.
There were it was a lot of false starts.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm watching it back on the second delay. Draven went first. Max went second. Somebody got excited on the line. The entire team jumped.
Well, it does suck to have a false start there, but it's not the end of the world. I mean, we got to go to the end zone here. because we got to get a first down at least. We have one timeout, so it's not the end of the world.
Sure, get a first down. That'll stop the clock for a moment. We'll call a timeout if we need to.
And you would like to give Kermit a gut punch by scoring right before half because they get the ball to start the second half.
From the 36, it's 4th down and 11. 17 seconds to go. Back to pass. Garcia gets flushed out, gets rid of it just in time. Up and catch. Alec Garcia catches it. And a bold goal touchdown by Alec Garcia.
Yep, referee calls it. He broke free from Ian Bejarano. What a throw from the Garcia to Garcia connection.
Not brothers.
Not even related, am I right?
No, I don't think so.
That's with 7 seconds to go on the clock. So Post takes a bigger lead now, 20-6. And we still got 7 seconds to go.
Golly, that was 4th and 11. You talk about a psychological gut punch.
He's going for the bold goal, and it worked.
It's a great catch by Alec Garcia and able to break the tackle.
Mason Wright in to kick the one-pointer. It's down, up. Oh, this one barely makes it.
No,
short.
It landed in front.
Was it short?
Yeah.
That's the end to the perfect season for the extra points.
So Mason Wright 2 for 3 tonight. Congratulations. 20-6 is the Carson Construction score. 7 seconds to go in the Post Car Wash second quarter. We are going to take a break and be right back with the drive summary.
I want to cheese. Skip the drive-thru, drive in, and drive back to a simpler time. Our car hops come to your car to take your order at Holly's Drive-In, 615 South Broadway in Post, featuring old-fashioned burgers, fries, shakes, malts, along with Mexican food, sandwiches, salads, and so much more. And best of all, it's served hot and fresh right to your car. Don't drive by, drive in to Holly's Drive-In, 615 South Broadway in Post. Call ahead at 495-2704 for Holly's Drive-In.
Pocalambro's the sponsor of the drive summary. Here's Carter Petty with that.
Yes, that was a 7-play, 46-yard drive. Took off 1 minute and 16 off the clock, and it was capped off by a touchdown reception from Alec Garcia, and he broke a great tackle to get in. Very impressive play. Now Mason Wright to kick it off. 7 seconds to go in the first half.
All right, Mason ready to kick from the South 40, going from right to left. Here at the Redmond, it's going to be another squib, high in the air, and it's caught after the bobble. Number 3 comes down with the Cruz Sanchez. Post almost got it. Close but no cigar.
Okay, so they're going to put the ball.
The 36 or 7 looks like.
Let's see where they. Yeah, at the 37. So if you're Kermit, you have 5 seconds. Are you taking a shot down the field to Armando Urias, or what do you think you're doing here?
Urias. Got to watch Urias. He's got some speed and size, obviously.
Okay, if you're the Antelopes, get back.
Bunch of guys
Just
are back.
You cannot let anybody behind you here. Trips to the left side of the field.
Yeah, they got Urias in there at slot receiver.
Urias is who they're looking to go to here. Or number 80, he caught that long ball earlier, Keaton Thomas.
They're both on the left sside. Navarrette's trying to
Jacob
Price. Oh, it's going to be a penalty on the play.
I got it. It's going to be an untimed down now, and it's going to be a horse collar, I believe, on Jacob Price.
Oh, I thought that was clean.
No, he had the nameplate. You don't have nameplates in high school, but he had the nameplate.
He had the area of the nameplate.
Yeah, he had it by the back of the neck of the jersey.
Nice try, though.
Yeah.
All right, so it's going to be a 15-yard penalty on the horse collar.
The horse collar protects the players, but it's when you're in the game, you don't know what you're grabbing. You're just trying to make a play, so you can't really fault Jacob Price there.
So from the 37-yard line, 15 yards, takes the ball in the post territory at the 48.
Yeah.
On a first down, still they'll get a last play or 5 seconds.
They'll get an untimed down.
Untimed.
So, yeah, they're going to take a shot to the end zone here.
One play.
Unless there's another penalty.
Yes. All right, so you're going to have Navarrete, obviously the quarterback. Big receiver number 15's over there too, Armando Urias. Also number 80, the freshman, Keaton Thomas he had the only touchdown so far. So you got trips left, one on the right. Single setback. Navarrete takes a snap, he's looking left. Still, throws it up for grabs. Oh, it's caught. No, it's incomplete, out of bounds. That's going to end the first half, and Post is up 20-6. Nice little score, not as much as expected. We'll see what happens in the second half, so y'all stay with us. Also got a good halftime show coming your way. We'll talk some more with Coach Wright in just a little bit. Once again, it's 20-6 Carson Construction score. Thank you, Post Car Wash, for the second quarter. And D&D Winco 2 is coming up next with the halftime show here on Post Sports Radio, home of the Bold Gold. We are live tonight just on YouTube.
This message is a courtesy of Harp Girls Holding.
Texas 4-H is a club for kids and teenagers ages 5 to 18, and it's big. It's the largest youth development program in Texas. 4-H is for kids with animals and so much more, like shooting sports, food science, healthy living, fashion, and photography. Contact the Garza County Extension Office to sign up by calling 806-495-4400 or visit 4honline.com.
This message is a courtesy of Harp Girls Holding.
On the road or on the go, make Swift Stop your first stop. Located at 124 North Broadway in Post, we strive to make Swift Stop the cleanest and friendliest store around. Whether you pull into our convenient drive-thru or pop inside, you can grab breakfast burritos made with scratched tortillas to fried pies prepared fresh daily to any of the wide variety of snacks and beverages we provide. We have exactly what you need to get you revved up for the miles ahead. We are West Texas owned and we are West Texas proud. So make your next stop a Swift Stop.
Winco 2 is your compressed gas and cryo powerhouse. We strive to provide excellent cryogenic and gas storage products, service, and support to any and all industries ranging from chemical to agriculture and beyond. Unbound by location, we provide nationwide solutions from sea to shining sea and have done so for over 25 years. Built upon trust and integrity, Winco 2 is here to serve. Satisfaction guaranteed. Visit us online at winco2.com. That's winco, the number 2.com, or give us a call, 806-629-4458.
Welcome back to Post High School Football on postsportsradio.com. Corporate sponsor for the 2025 season is McDonald's. I'm loving it. This broadcast is made possible by D&D Winco 2, Post Family Dentistry, Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, KSSL Radio, the Post Dispatch, Pocalambro, Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Chandler, George's Family Restaurant, Carson Construction, Post Car Wash, Harp Girls Holding, Holly's Drive-In, Post Independent School District, RRC Wholesale, XL Energy, Swift Stop Convenience Stores, Happy State Bank, Post Plumbing, Heating, and Air, Jackson Brothers Meats, Sonic. And now, here's a D&D Winco 2 halftime report on postsportsradio.com. All right, we are back live from Redmond Stadium in Post, Texas. First game of the 2025 season. Your Post Bold Gold Antelopes are up 20-6 during the D&D Winco 2 halftime. And what was I going to tell you? That and another thing. Oh, yeah. Russ Morris, I want to thank you for doing the interviews with Coach Wright this year. Also added an interview. Last year it was just audio. Had a good time doing it, but it's going to be better doing the video. Thanks for doing that. He's going to talk about how he decides on who the captains are going to be. And last night the names of those guys were announced. Who are they?
So it's senior number 3, Max Cole, senior number 24, Colton Hawkins, senior number 53, Mason Wright, your junior quarterback, Landon Garcia, and Draven Gonzalez as well.
Okay. And I'm trying to find the video I had up there. Keep talking, Russ.
So, yeah, so the team decides to vote on the captains. And why Coach Wright couldn't tell me that yesterday is because I interviewed Coach Wright before the pep rally started. So the team was going to get together in the locker room yesterday, and they were going to decide after the pep rally who the captains were.
Thank you, Russ. Let's go to Coach right now. Hear what he has to say about how they determine who the captains are.
You know, we harp on 1% club in the summer. That's going to be taken into account for if they were a 1%er, if they dedicated themselves to the team in the summer. Are they a good leader? Are they a non-liability to the team? Do they pass every 6 weeks? Those are all things that we take into account. So the focus is on leadership, not a popularity contest. I meet with captains every Friday night in this office before the game, and I discuss the game plan, decision making on the field, things like that. And that's the guy that we want. We want those people that are capable of helping with those decisions and also being a conduit. Are they going to tell truth? Are they going to tell the truth to the coaches when we need a conduit to the team? Things like that. That's what goes into being a captain at Post.
Coach.
If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early, here's your answer.
Wake up with a sausage McMuffin with egg. Get 2 for just $6 and pair them with a caramel frappe.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
No matter the time of day, you'll find something just for you at Bill Cohen's McDonald's. Breakfast with an Egg McMuffin, lunch or dinner with a Big Mac or Quarter Pounder and fries, a quick snack of fresh bakery items, or just a cup of coffee. Bill Cohen's McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Post Antelope football is powered by Walk-Ups Point, the place in Post for custom embroidery, laser engraving, quilting, and fresh smoked Buck's beef jerky. Walk-Ups Point is on East Main at the tracks. Call 806-787-6777. Certified public accountants, Bollinger, Seegers, Gilbert & Moss, LLP, serving Post and West Texas since 1954. And Carson Construction for all your construction needs. These sponsors make Post Sports Radio a reality.
The Post-Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post-Dispatch, community news at the finest.
Not every pass leads to a touchdown, but every game can be a win with Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post. With high-quality beef and pork cuts of every variety, plus their sausage and world-famous beef jerky, you might have to play some defense around the dinner table. But this football season can be as delicious as it is entertaining. Located at 121 South Avenue H in Post, call today at 806-495-3245 for Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post.
All right, your Bold Gold Antelopes at halftime lead 20-6 against the Kermit Yellow Jackets. Jim Plummer here with Carter Petty and Russ Morris and Mike Travis on camera. And we're going to show you the Pride of Post band while we go into the statistics, and Carter Petty's going to take that from me. Go ahead.
So let's do some team stats here. So far tonight, first downs. Kermit has 7 first downs, Post 13 first downs so far tonight. On the ground, 21 rushing yards on 14 attempts from Kermit and 18 attempts for the Bold Gold and 71 yards. In the air, Landon Garcia has been really impressive tonight. The Bold Gold have 166 passing yards to Kermit's 122. So both teams going through the air so far tonight. 2 fumbles lost for the Bold Gold, 1 fumble lost for Kermit. So turnovers are really important in a close game like this. Got to eliminate those for the Bold Gold in the second half. And then third downs, the Bold Gold is 3 for 6. Kermit is 1 for 6. That's the difference in the game so far tonight.
Okay, well, let's got 15 minutes left. Let's go ahead and do individuals for Post, and we'll come back and do the Yellow Jackets next.
Okay, so your leading rusher tonight for the Bold Gold is Luca Perez. He has 7 carries, 42 yards, and a touchdown. He had that touchdown right there towards the end of the half. And then through the air tonight, your quarterback, Landon Garcia, is 9 for 15, 166 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He's been very efficient so far tonight. And then the leading receiver so far is Max Cole, 3 receptions, 54 yards, with a long of 24.
Okay, thank you, Carter. We're going to come back and give you the stats on the Yellow Jackets in just a moment here on Post Sports Radio. during the D&D Winco 2 halftime show. Carson Construction score is 20-6. Back in a moment. The community of Post continues to be committed to the Post Antelopes, just as Happy State Bank is committed to our customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Post Antelopes, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Happy State Bank is here for all your life's moments. Let us be your partner at Happy State Bank. Visit us in person or at happybank.com.
Happy State Bank, a division of Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you looking to do some work around the house and would like to hire a contractor who does every part of the job? Then give Carson Construction a call at 806-626-3811. Greg Carson and his crew have over 40 years of combined experience and can do new construction, remodeling, and concrete work. Plan now for your spring and summer projects and call the guys who pride themselves on their work. 806-626-3811. Carson Construction, building a lasting relationship with each customer. Call 806-626-3811.
Trey Payne and his team at Payne, Powell, Truett, and Chandler are available for all of your legal needs. With offices in Post, Lubbock, Hereford, and Clovis, New Mexico, the team is ready to offer legal solutions in personal injury, family law, criminal law, real estate, and estate planning. Give them a call at 806-368-8712. Payne, Powell, Truett, and Chandler Law Firm. Call 806-368-8712.
Winco 2 is your compressed gas and cryo powerhouse. We strive to provide excellent cryogenic and gas storage products, service, and support to any and all industries ranging from chemical to agriculture and beyond. Built upon trust and integrity, Winco 2 is here to serve. Satisfaction guaranteed. Visit us online at winco2.com. That's winco, the number 2.com, or give us a call 806-629-4458.
Halftime brought to you by D&D Winco 2. It's 12:38 to go in this half, and the Bold Gold Antelopes not scoring what we expected or anybody expected, but it is a lead of 20-6. That's brought to you by Carson Construction. Yellow Jackets looking a lot better than last season. The game over in Kermit. So Carter's going to review those stats for the Yellow Jackets.
So the leading rusher tonight for the Yellow Jackets is really non-existent. The Bold Gold have been wreaking havoc in the backfield, but the running back so far tonight, Dre Bossett, he has 7 carries for negative 12 yards. So Bold Gold have been doing a great job defensively. And then your leading receiver for the Yellow Jackets is number 15, Armando Urias. We've been saying it a couple different ways tonight, but he's a great player. Armando is a great player. Yeah. He has 3 receptions for 46 yards, and then the other receiver for the Yellow Jackets is number 80, Keaton Thomas. He had that one big long catch, 76-yarder for the touchdown. Wow. Defensive side of the ball for the Yellow Jackets, the leading tackler so far tonight is number 20, Richard Stallings. He has 6 total tackles. He's been a force for the Yellow Jackets on defense.
All right, Russ Moore standing by. We like to keep track of those interesting games around the area that concern post football. What did you got, Russ?
At halftime, Sudan is up on Olton 19-7. Still in a weather delay, Stratford is up on Abernathy 14-0. New Deal and Farwell have yet to get each other on the scoreboard. They are still in a delay. At half, Toya is up on Floydada 38-0. And at half, this is a surprise because this game was a lot closer at halftime last year. The Cooper Liberty Patriots are taking it to New Home just down the road at Patriot Stadium, 28-0. And real quick, Kahoma is up on Forsan 33-0. Slayton in a nail biter against Freona right now, 28-22. And a shocker for me, Canadian is struggling against a team from Oklahoma just like we're struggling with Kermit. They are up 20-6.
All right, so thank you, Russ. We'll keep track of those games and other ones as they come up on the screen. That's the Texas football app. What do they call it? Friday Football by Dave Campbell's Texas Football Organization, which is taking over the Texas football world, which is kind of a nice thing. They've got things going on. Speaking of which, tonight, Pete Kersey says he's going to take some footage from our game and show it on the End Zone. And then the new show on Texas football, It's going to be on, I think, is it just through their website or is it on YouTube as
So
well?
it's going to be on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you can do it. It is free to watch.
Okay, so it's a statewide show, so be sure to check that out. They're watching this game in their studios as well. So let's take a break with just 9:39 to go in the half. Once again, the Post leads 20-6 is the Carson Construction score. We'll take a break and be right back here on Post Sports Radio, home of the Bold. The community of Post continues to be committed to the Post Antelopes, just as Happy State Bank is committed to our customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Post Antelopes, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Happy State Bank is here for all your life's moments. Let us be your partner at Happy State Bank. Visit us in person or at happybank.com.
Happy State Bank, a division of Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you looking to do some work around the house and would like to hire a contractor who does every part of the job? Then give Carson Construction a call at 806-626-3811. Greg Carson and his crew have over 40 years of combined experience and can do new construction, remodeling, and concrete work. Plan now for your spring and summer projects and call the guys who pride themselves on their work. 806-626-3811. Carson Construction, building a lasting relationship with each customer. Call 806-626-3811.
Trey Payne and his team at Payne, Powell, Truett, and Chandler are available for all of your legal needs. With offices in Post, Lubbock, Hereford, and Clovis, New Mexico, the team is ready to offer legal solutions in personal injury, family law, criminal law, real estate, and estate planning. Give them a call at 806-368-8712. Payne, Powell, Truett, and Chandler Law Firm. Call 806-368-8712.
Winco 2 is your compressed gas and cryo powerhouse. We strive to provide excellent cryogenic and gas storage products, service, and support to any and all industries ranging from chemical to agriculture and beyond. Built upon trust and integrity, Winco 2 is here to serve. Satisfaction guaranteed. Visit us online at winco2.com. That's winco, the number 2.com, or give us a call 806-629-4458.
Sorry about that, folks. Sorry about the dead air. Jim Plummer here with Russ. I'm going right to Russ. He's going to do post-high school football history.
Well, we're celebrating 102 years of Bogle football to see from 1921 to 2025 this year. I know what you're thinking. From 1921 to 2025, that doesn't add up to 102 years. It's like 105. Well, it's 100. Whatever it is, but if the program was discontinued for 2 years because of World War II.
Oh, it wasn't COVID. No, that was recent, right?
Well, I hope it wasn't COVID because
we played. We went to the championship, didn't we? Okay.
Yeah, we wouldn't have won the state. Anyway, just real quick, since 2000, since we're here in week one, Post has an 83-42 record here at Jimmy Redmond Memorial Stadium, which is good for a 66.4 winning percentage. All-time in Week 1 games, the Antelopes are 53, 46, and 3 all-time in Week 1. So over the course of the 102 years, we've made it to the state semifinals 4 times. Of course, obviously 2-time state runners-up. Had 17 outright district championships, 37 playoff appearances with an all-time record of 565 wins, 471 losses, and 25 ties, and a playoff record of 34-19. Real quick, Coach Pittman, he's the all-time winningest coach with at 77-28. Coach Thompson second is 72-27. V. Francis Bingham is the longest tenured coach in post-high school history for 12 years from 1946 to 55. And real quick, because I can, Coach Wright is 3 wins away from being 10th on the all-time win list.
Really?
Yes.
In just 3 seasons.
And yes, he has a record of 17-17, and you can thank last year for that.
Oh yeah.
He will jump if he gets he'll get the 3 wins, the 3 extra wins this year. I don't know when that'll happen, but he will jump coaches Steve Smith and Jackie Brown for 10th on the all-time win list.
All right, Russ, thank you very much. And just to add to that, last year the leading rusher, Ian Vergara, is the all-time leading rusher with 5,234 yards. Last year, 3,034 to have the most in one season. And our quarterback, Landon Garcia, the best passer in post history with 1,891 yards last season.
Real quickly, Jim. So the football that I presented with Coach Wright, I have one extra one. I will be doing a fundraiser, so if you follow me on Facebook, I'll be posting something later this weekend to announce how I'm going to go about doing it. Half of the proceeds raised from that fundraiser will go directly to the BOGO football program.
Good thing, Russ.
And the other half will go to flood relief over in Kerrville.
Okay, great. Good job. That graph you're looking at, you'll see that on the football as well. We'll bring you a picture of the football next game, okay? All right, so let's take a break. Be right back with the second half. Once again, post up 20-6. That's your Carson Construction score. And we'll be right back with the kickoff here on Post Sports Radio, home of the Bold Gold.
If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early, here's your answer.
Wake up with a sausage McMuffin with egg. Get 2 for just $6 and pair them with a caramel frappe.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
No matter the time of day, you'll find something just for you at Bill Cohen's McDonald's. Breakfast with an Egg McMuffin, lunch or dinner with a Big Mac or Quarter Pounder and fries, a quick snack of fresh bakery items, or just a cup of coffee. Bill Cohen's McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Have a great idea for an energy drink, but don't know where to start? At RRC Wholesale, we make it simple. From our chemist creating your perfect formula, to our design team crafting eye-catching labels and retail packaging, we handle it all. As a woman-owned Texas business, we believe in helping brands of every size succeed. With low minimum orders, national and international logistics, and the support to get your drink onto the big box shelves. Ready to launch your brand? Visit rrchwholesale.info or call 806-370-0419 today.
Bold Gold stands for power, grit, hope. It pumps through our veins and lives in our hearts. It's built people, businesses, communities. Those 2 words are what we Post Texans live for. It's what we at Post Plumbing love. New construction, commercial and residential plumbing and HVAC. Call the R Brothers. Go Bold Gold.
No, I want to cheat. Skip the drive-thru, drive in, and drive back to a simpler time. Our car hops come to your car to take your order at Holly's Drive-In, 615 South Broadway in Post, featuring old-fashioned burgers, fries, shakes, malts, along with Mexican food, sandwiches, salads, and so much more. And best of all, it's served hot and fresh right to your car. Don't drive by, drive in to Holly's Drive-In, 615 South Broadway in Post. Call ahead at 495-2704 for Holly's Drive-In.
Holly's Drive-In, taking you back to the golden days, one bite at a time. The third quarter of Bold Gold football is presented by Holly's Drive-In.
Well, as we get ready for the Hollies third quarter, we want to say hi to a couple of our listeners, Corky Ammons, also Leroy Pickens, all the way in El Paso, and all the way in the far east, upstate New York. Joanne Travis, thank you all for watching.
I want to remind everybody what's taking place this weekend. I forgot to do this during halftime, Jim. The Garza County Junior Livestock Association will be selling whole briskets, brisket plates with beans, potato salad, and a drink, brisket sandwiches with chips tomorrow at 9 a.m. on Main Street.
Sounds good and tasty. Y'all get out there and enjoy and help out young guys like Carter. He gets to participate in livestock showing.
Those fundraisers, they do a lot. That's how a lot of them are able to put on a FFA and 4-H banquet later in the year. So a lot of it does a lot of good, and it's how they're also able to put on an awesome stock show later, beginning of 2026 in January.
All right, so there you go. Something to do good for the community tomorrow is spend a little money and eat some good food. All right, Post is going to kick off, start off the second half. Third quarter brought to you by Holly's Drive-In. Mason Wright kicking off once again, number 53, and kicking it down there to number 7. It'll be Jamarcus Hayes, a freshman. Or way over there, I can't get that number. It's like number 4, Ezekiel Carrasco.
Yes.
Well, we've seen a couple of pooch kicks, the last couple kicks by Mason. We'll see if he goes deep this time. All right, here we go. Kick is up. He does go deep. It's going to go down to Carrasco. He bobbles it at the 17, picks it up at the 19, runs out of bounds at the 23.
He was corralled out of bounds by number 9, Cameron Menchaca.
All righty. Let's see. Post on defense.
So they found the combination that works, or that they're sticking with, that has generated more momentum on defense, Jim. They're sticking with Daniel Carroll, Vicente Hernandez, and Jacob Price are your 3 up front.
All right, so here we go. Ready to start. Navarrete, the quarterback. Where's number 21 is running back Dre Bossett to his left. 2 receivers left, 1 right. 1st and 10. From the 24, the whistle blows.
Looks like it's a false start.
All right, so 5-yard infraction against the Jackets.
False start against the Yellow Jackets.
Kind of stinging himself on penalties this game.
Was that penalty number 7?
Yes, and that is 65 yards of penalties so far tonight.
Okay, from the 19-yard line now, 1st and 15. Another whistle. What happened there?
The referee did not get the ready on me signal.
Okay, so no penalty. An official mishap, if you will. Once again, 1st and 15. From the 19, quick throw on the cross route.
Yeah, it's a late hit on the quarterback. They're going to get Luca Perez with a very late hit.
That pass was intended way over there on the left side to Armando Urias, who it was behind him. No way he was going to catch it.
Yeah, I'm watching it back on the delay, and Luca came in there almost a second and a half after the ball was delivered.
Yeah, it's the second time that's happened tonight. Just if you're the Antelopes, you just got to be a little bit more disciplined. You can't have that as you get later in the season into district play.
Sure.
But just first game, a little amped up. Just got to settle in, calm down. We'll be okay.
That penalty takes the ball up to the 34. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Jackets.
Quick substitution. Out is number 4, Ezekiel Carrasco, and in is number 32, Ruben Hernandez, Jim.
Hernandez will be lined up as your blocking back. Now he'll be a co-halfback. Navarrete ready to take the shotgun snap on 1st and 10. Looks right, gets it off, caught. Oh, it's a trick play. And a nice play.
It's illegal. It's an illegal forward pass. They tried to go with a hook and ladder. He threw it forward. It's going to be a penalty.
All right, so you can't do that. You got to lateral that ball behind you.
Yes, and the person who catches it has to catch it from behind where you threw it.
All right, so Coach Patterson caught that pretty well.
Oh, he was on it.
He was right there, and he made sure the referee knew what it was as well. All right, so 5-yard. What is the penalty on that? We'll find out real quick. Stepping it off from the 36 to the 31, 5-yard penalty against the Jackets. 11:43, third quarter. Third is brought to you by Holly's Drive-In.
The biggest thing about that penalty, it's only a 5-yarder, but you lose the down. So now it's 2nd down.
Okay, there you go. Thank you, Carter. So 2nd and about 15. Navarrete with the snap. Right there. Hand off to Bossino. Option play, and the crossing route is caught. But you know who? The big receiver, number 15, Armando Urias, makes the catch.
He was corralled and eventually brought down by Jacob Price. And, Aiden Rodriguez. Alec Garcia was the one that laid the initial hit.
Urias, the senior, making most of the catches for his team tonight, except for the one TD. And the only score by the Jacks tonight, that was by number 80, Keaton Thomas. He's out there as well. Watch him.
In terms of momentum, this is big 3rd down for Kermit, Jim.
All right, so we got 3rd down, and it's going to be a long 7. Ball placed at the 37. Play clock down to 6. Antelope bells in the background. Navarrete throws left, finds the receiver. It's caught for a first and an extra yard or two. And guess who? No, that's 80. That's Keaton Thomas.
He has the only score of the game for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, he's tackled by number 13, Raiden Osborne.
So we talked about him in the first half. He's one of the 2 freshmen on the team. Nice catch by him. Gets the Jackets a first down. Still about 4 yards short of getting into post territory. 10-20 and counting here in the third. Post up 20-6. Navarrete with the snap. Handoff to Bossett.
It's a little counter the play there.
Going from right to left, and it gets past the line of scrimmage for 2 yards.
Tripped up by number 45, Daniel Carroll.
Gain of 1.
A 1, yeah. Officially 1.
Brings up 2nd down and 9.
Long 9. Or long 8. Short 9. This time you got your big receiver, number 15, Urias, lined up on the right side, along with Carrasco and Bejarano. So trips right, 1 left. I believe that's probably Thompson.
Yes, it is.
Navarrete ready to take the snap. He runs right. You got 3 receivers crossing routes here, and it's a nice catch by number 4. And a flag is thrown, probably a face mask.
3 flags on the play.
There's 3 flags. Bejarano was pointing to him like he did something, so this might be offsetting penalties.
Okay, so the catch by Carrasco. Bejarano may be called on maybe a block in the back or something, but it may be offsetting.
It's either
I think it's just a face mask, y'all.
Okay.
It is.
Personal foul, face mask, post. 15-yard penalty.
So the mistakes that Kermit made towards the end of the second quarter, the Antelopes are starting to make right now.
Yeah, that's 2 15-yarders on this drive committed by the Antelopes.
So the Yellow Jackets have had the ball for about 3 minutes already to start off this second half. Moving the ball with penalties especially. Navarrete keeps it, goes left, picks up a couple yards before he's pushed back. Gets to about the 25.
Looks like he's brought down by Luca Perez on that play.
Picks up 1. 2nd down and 9 coming up.
Yeah, Luca Perez and Colton Hawkins.
Ball spotted on the left hash mark at the 26. Big receivers lined on the left side in the slot this time. Thompson to his left. The running back, Bossett behind, now to the left of the quarterback. Quick snap. Looking left, going down the middle, intended receiver, and it's there, and it's caught. And a catch by number 15 is Armando Urias.
Alec Garcia thought that one hit the ground, but official rules, it's a catch.
That's 2 plays this drive, Jim, where they're giving a lot to the Jackets in their zone coverage.
First down, Yellow Jackets.
Down to the 14-yard line now with a first down. It'll be 1st and 10. 7 minutes and 50. And so far, Kermit has controlled the ball here in the second half. Down by 14 points. 20-6, Carson Construction score. Navarrete taking a play change from the sideline. 3 different coaches giving signals. Flag is thrown. Should be against Kermit.
Yeah, it is. They're marking them back.
Ran out of clock on the play clock.
Delay a game.
The game clock is still ticking down. Should be stopped.
Yeah, we're having some clock issues tonight here at the Redmond.
We have a new operator, I think.
It's first game of the year for everybody.
That's right. But we hadn't made any mistakes. So it's very nice that you guys haven't made a mistake yet. All right, so here we go. After the 5-yard penalty, 1st down and 15. Navarrete looking left, throws towards the end zone. It's intercepted at about the 5-yard line.
Max Cole
getting close to midfield. He is
still up
on his feet.
No, they said they rolled him down. Rolled him out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be at the 44. But that's a huge interception. That pass is picked off right there at the 1 yard line.
At the 5. He caught it at the 5, brought it all the way back to the 45-ish. We'll see where they spot it. Going to put it to 44. So a nice return by Max Cole, who is a leading receiver today. Now on defense with an interception, he's got quite a few yards.
He does.
His first interception of the year. We'll see a few more this season, no doubt.
Hopefully. Knock on wood.
So from the 44, it's 1st and 10 for the Antelopes.
It's going to be Josh Segura coming in at quarterback, Jim.
Josh Segura lined up. We've got him as number 28. He's wearing number 14. Handoff. Curtis still on his feet at the 40 to the 30. Wide open field. Touchdown. Bold Gold on 1st and 10 from the 44.
And we're going to have to take an official timeout, Jim.
So a 60,
we're good.
We're good.
A 64-yard touchdown by the junior running back, Randy Curtis. So puts Post in a bigger lead now, up by 20, 26-6.
The offensive line gave Randy Curtis a hole that all three of us up here, even Mike Travis, could have ran through that hole.
While he's shooting video. He had to wear one of those body cams, Mike. All right, here we go. It's Mason Wright. He'll have it teed up by the quarterback, Josh Segura. Oh, this one is up and no good. So Mason now
1 for
2.
1 for 2.
2 for 4.
2 for 4.
Yeah, 2 for 4.
All right, so Post scores again, makes the score 26-6. We're in the third quarter, brought to you by Holly's. And we'll take a break here and come back with the drive summary.
Whenever those grass fires start, there's no putting them out. We've got 80-mile-an-hour winds there one day. XL Energy called around and asked us if it was all right if they turned electricity out, and I was 100% for that.
It's always in the back of our mind that we're doing this for the customer. It's just in our DNA.
Whenever you get burned out, you're burning out your livelihood. Those old winds, you just never can expect when they're going to happen. We just got to be prepared for it, and I think, man, they work good with us. We just got a good relationship with them.
Post takes a 20-point lead after a big score, and Carter Petty here with the drive summary. Carter?
Yes, that was a one-play, 56-yard drive. That was a Randon Curtis touchdown, and he has to give all his thanks to the offensive line there. Gave him a great hole to run through, and then great downfield blocking by the receivers. That makes your Carson Construction score 26-6. The Antelopes lead. This game is a lot like last year's game. The bowl goal was up 19-6 at halftime last year, and we're up 20-6 tonight. So, and last year they extended their lead in the second half. We'll see if they can do that again this year.
Drive summary brought to you by Pocolambro. Mason Wright kicking again from the South 40. It's going to be a squibber down the middle, inside the outside the hash to number 7. Catches it about the 14. Still on his feet at the 25, and he'll be brought down there.
It's wrapped up and brought down by the entire coverage team for the Antelopes.
Jamarcus Hayes, the freshman, with the return.
He got all the way to the 23, 25.
25. I'm going to ask somebody to turn on the light back there. Russ, do you mind reaching back there?
6:18 on the clock.
All right, here we go. 6:18. It's 26-6. Carson Construction score. Post leads.
Kermit's going to have to answer this drive. They want to maintain contact here.
Well, their goal is to maintain the ball and break the momentum. Post wants to get the ball back quickly. Run up the middle. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Bossett brought down.
Nothing going on there. Bold Gold D-line and linebackers have been doing great all night long, stopping the run.
We're going to have to work in the dark. I think the light bulbs need to be changed because the light switch is on.
Okay, well, we need to put that in the post-ISD budget. We need light bulbs for the press box. All right, so we go. No gain on the play, right?
One
loss. 1 yard loss.
Yes.
Second down, 11 to go for the first for the Jackets. We got the Jacket down here on our sideline. They're throwing something out at the fans here on the post side. Here we go. Second down and 11. Back to pass. Sack. No sack. He's on the run. As Navarrete breaks a couple tackles, gets past the 30, and then he's slung down.
Wrapped up, brought down by Daniel Young. I'm telling you, he did his best Eli Manning impersonation because he was corralled by 3 different Antelopes, and he just squirted free.
All right, so nice run by Navarrete to break those tackles. Takes it past the 30 to the 31. Gain of a few, probably 5. And it looks like it's going to be 3rd down and about 4.5.
It's 3rd and a long 4.
All right, so right from the 31-yard line.
They got blocking back in the game here on the right side of the formation.
Navarrete takes the snap, going to roll right. Whistle blows at the snap.
False start.
All right, 5-yard penalty against the Jackets. Take them back.
The side judge over here on the post sideline, he was walking as soon as he threw the flag. He's had to throw a couple of those tonight. Kermit's had lots of false starts.
Okay, so there's going to be, they take the ball back close to the original line of scrimmage to the 26-yard line. So 3rd down and 9. 4:41 to go.
That's now 10 penalties for the Yellow Jackets. That's just killed all their offensive production tonight.
All right, here comes the snap. Rolling right this time, looking for a receiver. Gets rid of it. It's intercepted. And that's going to be Hawkins with the pick on his feet at the 20-10. And it's a pick 6 for the Bold.
Oh, no. They're going to get a Don Gonzalez for a block in the back.
We don't know that yet. We'll see what the call is going to be.
I think it's going to be a blindside block, Russ. He just came in there. That's such a.
It looked clean.
I thought it looked clean too, Russ. I'll have to agree with you there.
All right, so that's going to
take
back that touchdown.
That's not going to take away the turnover, though. We still get the ball. That's the most important thing.
Just takes away the touchdown. Post gets the ball back. Scored most recently just a couple minutes ago, actually a minute ago.
Great play by Colton Hawkins to break on the ball there.
Yeah, they gave the block in the back signal.
But the interception stands, and that'll bring up a ball goal. First down.
All right.
Ball's going to be at the 32. If I can tell myself how to count.
All right, so first down for the Antelopes brought to you by Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Chandler. And they're going to get another one here, hopefully. Only 32 yards to go for the next touchdown. With 4:20 on the 3rd quarter clock, brought to you by Holly's Drive-In. If you're getting hungry, get on by there before it gets too busy. A lot of people in post this weekend, Labor Day weekend. A lot of traffic.
God, I cannot believe they threw
All
that
right,
flag.
Here we go. 1st and 10. Quick pitch from Segura. Throws it over to Curtis.
That was a backwards pass, I thought. It didn't matter. The officials blew it dead. But in college ball, they might review that one, Russ.
Well, the
could be a fumble then, right?
Yes, if it's a backwards
the
pass.
UIL rule book is a lot similar to the NCAA, but you see that in college called incomplete, too, if they throw it forward behind the line of scrimmage.
College coaches can't challenge anything either, too, so can't review it. All right, so we got 2nd down and 10 now for the Antelopes.
2-by-2 here.
And the Kermit 32, 2 receivers left and right. Oh, nice slant route down across the middle. Alec Garcia with the catch and run past the 15.
Well, we got some extracurriculars going on.
Yeah, I believe this is probably going to go on Max Cole, but I think him and number 4 were just tied up. They've been jousting all night. Number 4 got a personal foul earlier in the game for the Yellow Jackets. We'll see who the call is on.
So it was Avondre Scott Marsh that wound up making the play along with Armando Urias, number 10 and 15.
Great ball by Josh Segura, number 14.
Yeah, nice pass on the slant route.
Good catch by Alec Garcia. We'll see what the flag is here.
Because the second penalty occurred after the whistle. The flag was thrown in after the play.
So the play stands. They'll just mark it off from, it's going to go against the Antelopes. You see the offense backing up.
So the first down stands. It's just how long is
it's going to be a 15-yarder.
It's
going to be a 15-yarder because it'll just be a unnecessary roughness, personal foul, something along those lines.
Okay, so it's going to be from the 14. And they're moving the chains a little bit late. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Antelopes. 4:04, 3rd quarter clock. Post up by 20.
Oh, offsetting penalties.
Offsetting penalties.
We'll take it.
So it's just a first down.
There you go. No penalty. But Max comes out of the game to cool down a little bit. Max is always entangled with somebody, right?
Yeah, Max Cole, very aggressive on the football field.
We appreciate that, Max. All right, so 1st and 10 for the Antelopes from about the 15-yard line. Handoff up the middle. And it's going to be it's Curtis with another TD.
It broke 3. He broke at least 5 different tackles.
Showed a lot of juking and jiving on that play. Like to see that motion. No flags anywhere from what I can tell.
Touchdown. It's a touchdown this time.
Goal touchdown.
See if Mason Wright can put it through on
No,
the PAT.
They're lining up like they're going for it.
Oh,
like
it looks
they're going
like,
for 2.
yeah, going for 2 here.
The coach is doing that, with Landon not in there. He's a Josh Segura, not only the quarterback now, he's also the holder on the kicks.
But, Josh Segura has been holding the kicks all night, Jim.
Oh, has he?
Yes, he has.
No.
Oh.
Yep, he has.
Okay. Well, you should have told me earlier. There's a handoff. Curtis for the 2-point conversion.
And it's good.
All right, so there you go, making the score now 34-6. Post leads. We're still in the third quarter, brought to you by Holly's Drive-In, and 3:43 to go. The drive summary coming up next. Trey Payne and his team at Payne, Powell, Truett, and Chandler are available for all of your legal needs. With offices in Post, Lubbock, Hereford, and Clovis, New Mexico, the team is ready to offer legal solutions in personal injury, family law, criminal law, real estate, and estate planning. Give them a call at 806-368-8712. Payne, Powell, Truett, and Chandler Law Firm. Call 806-368-8712. Hey, there's Payne, Powell, Truett, and Chandler ad for you. They are the sponsor of the first down, and I missed one just a moment ago, so thanks, guys, for doing that. Thank you, Mike, for reminding me. Now we go to the drive summary with Carter Petty. Carter?
Yes, that was a 2-play, 32-yard drive, capped off by a Randon Curtis rushing touchdown, his second of the night. And he also punched it in for the 2-point conversion. And that drive took off 1 minute and 47 seconds off the clock. And that is your Pocolambro drive summary.
All right, thank you, Carter. Mason Wright tees it up at the South 40 once again, kicking a little bit into the wind. Wind's coming kind of like mostly east, a little bit north. There's a kick. It's deep but low, lands close to the 40, and he's receiver, I think that's Hayes, steps out of bounds.
He caught it and went out of bounds. You cannot get that right there.
So Jamarcus Hayes, he should have let it go out of bounds. We had a 5-yard penalty, right?
Or if he stands out of bounds and picks it up, it's also a penalty. It's a little loophole in the rules.
So, Jim.
Russ?
There's 5 officials on the field, but there's 6 here tonight.
Yeah, tell me.
What is the purpose of the official not wearing the zebra stripe jacket but holding a clipboard?
He's taking stuff. There's a new rule where, I don't know if he has anything to do with that, but there's a new rule where the officials can come up in the bleachers and tell somebody to leave the game.
Okay.
And get kicked out that way. So you got to behave at the stadiums now. That's a good rule. All right, so it's the Kermit Yellow Jackets with the ball deep in their territory. Hand off to Bossett. Still no yardage.
I think he lost yards.
Looks like it. So we started that ball at the 10-yard line. So it was 1st and 10. Now it's – did he start at the 10?
Started at the 17, lost 2.
Yeah.
Ball on the
Back
15.
to the 15 now. The scoreboard's of no use to me. I better stop looking at it. All right, so once again, they're going to place it at the 14-yard line first, 2nd and about 14.
They got you now, Jim. They got you at 2nd and 13 up there.
There you go. Good
They're
enough.
getting used to it up there.
All right. If they were listening to us while they're doing it, they'd be confused as well, right?
I guess.
I think we're going to get another false start.
On 2nd down, a false start, 5-yard penalty.
Oh,
timeout.
Kermit.
Oh, timeout. Never mind.
Yellow Jackets, take a timeout.
And we're going to do one here, too. In the third quarter, brought to you by, of course, Holly's Drive-In. Get by and get something to eat. We'll be right back here in just a moment.
Hey, I want to do something to help Post and Garza County. Have any ideas?
Well, I remember at one of the football games, the endowment group gave away a lot of money to local charity groups.
What's an endowment?
From what I know, it's a permanent pile of money that keeps growing interest. And the endowment group gives away the interest every year.
But I'm not sure that I have enough to give.
Just give what you can. If everyone gave a little, that adds up to a whole lot of money for local nonprofits, which helps us all.
Go to postgarzacountyendowment.org to find out more. postgarzacountyendowment.org. For good, forever.
Real quick before we get back to action, a couple scores from around the area, Russ.
We have a final in our district, Stratford and Farwell. That game was delayed a long time, and I think the two superintendents decided to call it. A game that's still under delay is New Deal and Farble. They're still locked in at 0, so there could be a potential that they could play tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was Stratford and Abernathy is who they called. They called that game. 14-0 Stratford.
Okay. We play Abernathy in our final district game, final regular season game. Back here at the Redmond, we got second down and another flag thrown at the snap. Passes up. Incomplete behind the intended receiver, Armando.
A flag like that is usually offsides. We'll see what the call is. Yep, they're pointing towards post.
Urias was upset that he got hit, but it was not catchable, number one. Number two was good timing by Max Cole.
Offsides.
So nope. It's going to be 2nd and 8, 7 after this penalty's marked off.
Well, they take it up to the 20 or the 19-yard line, just short of the 20.
2nd and 8.
3:38 to go in this third quarter. Navarrete, the quarterback, ready for the snap. 2 receivers right, 1 left. He's going to hand it off to Posse in the back, and he can't get anywhere. Let's get a total of his yardage after this play.
He's met by number 45, Daniel Carroll.
Just a couple shout-outs here. Keegan Smith, Mauricio Martinez, and Isaiah Moreno are all in the game for the Bull Gold defense now on this drive.
All right, all on the front line.
And Keegan Smith was in on that tackle, so was Mauricio Martinez. Yes, I believe so. Martinez, yes.
So 3rd down and 10. Dre Bossett, check his yardage if you would. He's in the backfield again. No, he's not. The other running back's there. It's an option play. It's going to be a pass thrown to number 5 and caught, who gets a first down and a couple more yards to Ian Bejarano. Not Begara.
It's tackled by number 13, Raiden Osborne.
All right, so there you go from the 30-yard line, first down for Kermit. 2 minutes, 35 seconds and counting in the Hollies drive-in third quarter.
Jim, Dre Bossett now has negative 15 yards on the ground.
There's a snap to Navarrete. Quick pitch left, and it's knocked down. Incomplete.
Yeah, Raiden Osborne was there immediately, and number 80 was not focused on catching the ball.
That's Keaton Thomas, the intended receiver. Of course, a good play by post defense. 2nd down and 10. All right, Bull Gold Antelopes. I guess you can call it a commanding lead in the third quarter, 34-6. Carson Construction score. Our game next week, we travel south to Forsan. They're having a little bit of trouble tonight with their first game of the season. Navarrete takes a snap, stays in the pocket, thrown fairly deep. Oh, what a hit. Guess who?
Targeting.
Yeah, Max
Cole's gone.
Makes the hit.
Yeah, that's probably going to be the end of his game.
Well, that's big because not only will he be out the rest of this half, he will be out the entire first half at Forsan.
Keep your helmet on, Max. Get off the field.
You can rewind that, Russ.
It was high. That's targeting.
Yeah, that was. It was.
All right.
Hey, but again, I always say this in defense of anybody who gets a targeting call, they're just trying to make a play.
Sure.
I mean, and it's to protect the receivers is what the targeting and the whatever. It's to protect the offensive player, but you can't really fault Max Cole. He just wants to make a play.
All right, so who came in for Max?
So, well, I'll tell you whenever.
So right now there was a mass substitution. Max Cole's coming back in.
Oh.
Well, he's going to stay on the field until they tell him he has to leave.
So on the front line, the Vicente and Jacob Price came back in. Luca Perez came back in at the other outside linebacker spot.
This drive, they've been kind of switching out, trying to get some of the guys, some of the non-starters, some experience. But we'll see what the call ends up being here.
No call yet, but here it comes. Y'all keep an eye on the guy with the white hat.
I'm keeping my eye on Max as well. Okay.
No call yet, but here it comes.
Unsportsmanlike conduct with targeting, number 3.
He's still in the game. So whatever that rule does, Max Cole stays in.
The officials had a conference, and they I guess it wasn't.
It might have just been unnecessary roughness and not targeting. So
he made the targeting signal, though. The official did. I don't know. Max Cole's still in the game, so he didn't get thrown out, so that's positive.
I'll review the rule book.
First and 10. Kermit with the ball. Still at their own 45-yard line. They're still in their territory. Down 34-6. Ruben Hernandez in the backfield with Navarrete. Navarrete keeps the snap, runs it up the middle, picks up 1 yard, fumble.
No, they blew the whistle as his momentum was stopped in the pile. It's unfortunate.
He wasn't down yet, right?
Progress.
His forward progress was stopped, and they blew the whistle. Adon Gonzalez makes the tackle, and we're going to have to take an official timeout. Well,
Maybe.
Hold on, Jim.
Adon is up.
He's up.
A little gimpy. Let's see. All right, so 1:54 left. Nice play by the defense for Post. Brings up 2nd down and 9.
It's just a cramp. Adon Gonzalez just has a little calf cramp.
We hope. So here.
No, it is. He's stretching.
Okay.
Hey, we're good.
All right, let's go. Bold goal. Play that defense. Navarrete is a lethal quarterback when he finds his main receiver, Armando Urias, who's lined up in the left slot right now. Got another receiver over there on the spread out wide. That's Thomas, of course. One receiver right. Navarrete ready to take the snap. Seems like there's a handoff to the running back. It's Hernandez in the backfield now. Picks up maybe 2 before he's pushed back.
Yeah, brought down by everybody.
All right, so 122 and counting. I'm just going to say it doesn't look like Kermit's in any rush to move the ball.
We give Colton Hawkins credit on that tackle.
Seems like maybe at this point Kermit's best defense is to work the clock on offense.
That was Kermit's longest rush of the game right there.
Okay. What was it, 2?
3.
3, okay.
2 or 3.
So about 3rd and 7. 48-yard line, still in Kermit territory. Yellow Jackets with the ball. They're heading towards the south end zone. Ball sitting almost to the left hash mark. There's a snap, looking left. Navarrete finds the receiver, and that's going to be, what's his name, Thomas, right? Keaton Thomas with the catch and a 1st down.
Daniel Young on the tackle.
They take it down to the looks like the 39-yard line. Be 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets. 30 seconds to go before the end of the Hollies drive-in 3rd quarter. Urias is on the right side in the slot now. There's a snap. Ball is loose. Whistle blows.
I do not think the referee gave the ready for me.
Ball start or something. They threw a flag.
All right.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, the sideline judge on our sideline threw a flag. Coach Ramos was at the numbers.
Oh, so a warning or a penalty? Let's see what they call
this is
here.
false start on Kermit.
Okay, we'll take that. 5-yard penalty will make it 1st down and 15 as they march back.
That was the best case scenario for Kermit there. They almost had another play like last year, Russ.
Yeah. So, guys, we have our first 70 burger of the year. Panhandle and Clarendon just went final. 71-0 Panhandle over Clarendon.
Okay.
That's why they picked them to go to the state game.
That's going to wrap up the 3rd quarter, brought to you by Holly's Driving. Get by and get something to eat before this game's over. It's going to get real crowded. And the Sonic 4th quarter is coming up. You know what that means, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's take a break right here, and we'll be right back here on Post Sports Radio as soon as I find out what I'm doing here. All right, we'll play this one. find another.
This message is brought to you by Judge Lee and Martian Norman.
In celebration of 100 years of service, the Post Rotary Club is proud to construct a tall, beautiful four-sided traditional clock in the median of East Main Street. It'll be surrounded with landscaping and 4 limestone benches engraved with the names of legacy families and other sponsors like you. If you are interested in supporting this project, or being a part of the Rotary celebration on October 4th, contact Susan at 806-778-5034.
All right, we're back live. Fourth quarter coming your way. It's brought to you by Sonic. And what happens during the fourth is what?
So however many points Post scores, what the final is at the end of the fourth quarter is how many % off that you get. Max up to 50% off.
Max, yeah.
So we have the latest game beginning. This might be the latest official kickoff in Texas high school football history. Farwell and New Deal are beginning the first quarter.
Really?
Yes.
At this time, which happens to be 9:12 on the universal clock.
Going to be a late night for
New
the
Deal
away team.
Oh, yeah.
All right, 1st and 15. You got the Kermit Jackets moving from right to left. They're in post territory barely at the 44. Snap back. Navarrete back to throw. Throwing deep down the right on the fly route. Now it's intercepted
by Aiden Rodriguez.
Aiden Rodriguez comes up with it. Catches it at about the 17. Looks like he's cramping up a little bit. That's
Yes.
all right.
Yeah.
Getting a little help from his friends.
He's
So,
up.
Is that the second pick or that's the third? No. Yes, the third.
I believe it's
Cole,
the third pick.
The one that we lost a touchdown
Colton
on?
Hawkins, and then now
This
Aiden
one.
Rodriguez. Yeah, he almost had one earlier, Aiden Rodriguez did, and it got tipped, and Kermit ended up coming down with it. But he gets his pick there.
All right, your Sonic fourth quarter, 11:52 to go, and Post has 34 points. You get that discount at Sonic only in Post and only during the home games, guys. Remember, if we score 70 points when we go on the road, they're not going to be ready for 70% off, and they won't give it to you anyway. They tell me that we should do this is take our camera over to their kitchen and see how crazy it is over there after a big game like this.
Yeah.
I bet it'd be quite the show over there. A lot of entertainment, I bet.
A little bit, probably some of the words we can't broadcast, but we can show a lot of footage. All right, Post with the ball, 1st and 10 after the pick. There's the handoff. Is that Luca?
Yes.
Yes, it's his brought down by number 20, Richard Stallings. Quick score update, Jim. It got ugly at Lubbock Cooper Liberty, 49-7. The Patriots are going to beat the Leopards.
Of New Home in our district. We get to play them here this year, later in the season, of course. Little timeout on the field, looks like.
Trying to make sure the ball's spotted.
You sure? Yeah.
Because I don't see.
Got a girl with water out here, but no official timeout. We'll get another cramp, I think. Nope.
Real quick, score surprise. Sunray and Hooker, Oklahoma are in a 10-point battle with 11:31. Sunray up 36-26.
Was it Sunray? We had to get past them to get to the regional final last year, and we surprisingly won that game. Upset.
We had quite the week that week, Jim.
It was fun, wasn't it?
It
fun
was.
with rosters. Remember that. Huh? All right, 11:22 in the fourth. Post with the ball. It is 2nd and 7. Back to pass, Josh Segura. And they're going to call it a fumble.
It was a fumble. His arm
it
wasn't
was.
coming forward. It looks like it's recovered by Domingo Soto, number 64.
Yes.
All right, Domingo. Segura is holding on to his arm. So he's going to have to stay in because we do have maybe 2 more plays to get back in action here. Loss of where was the ball started on that play?
It was at the 19 on that play. Now it's at the 7, so we lost 12 yards. Yeah, Josh Segura is a little shaken up. He's going to stay in there, though, being tough here.
All right, spotting the ball at the 7 or 8 maybe.
Well, he's got no choice. I don't know who the emergency quarterback would be.
Probably Luca Perez, if I had to guess. I'm just guessing.
Ball's on the 8. Handoff is going to go to the running back. Breaks the tackle, gets loose on the left side, gets around the edge. Still on his feet is Curtis. Past the original line of scrimmage. still got to get another 7 yards to get it first.
Yeah, probably going to see a punt here by the Bold Gold way deep in their own territory.
Luca Perez, the punter in most cases. And it looks like the coach is going to call that.
It's just brought down by Stallings on that play.
We're taking donations on light bulbs here in the press box. Anybody out there is a distributor of such thing?
Yeah, free commercial.
We'll give you a free advertisement. We get a couple light bulbs up here. And not if you could just, that doesn't mean you come up with a good idea. We're talking about actual light bulbs that'll fit these fixtures. All right, punting. Luca Perez for post. Nice one. It's going to land and be caught on his knees. Right at the 48, 49-yard line. They're going to spot it at the 50, actually.
Yeah, he took a knee as soon as he recovered it.
All right, so right at the 50-yard line, it'll be the Kermit Yellow Jackets taking over. 1st and 10, moving from south to north. 9:28, Sonic fourth quarter. Post has 34. That's your discount there. And the Kermit, I was going to call them the Frogs. The Kermit Yellow Jackets have 6.
Oh, we're going to get in trouble for that one, Jim. You better be careful.
No, they actually put Kermit Frog on their water tower one time to celebrate a good friend of mine who's a musician from there, Doug Smith. Unfortunately, left this world early, but he's very well known in Lubbock and that part of the area, that part of Texas. All right, so 1st and 10. 50-yard line. Kermit with the ball. Got to go 50 yards for a TD. 3 receivers left. Option. Quarterback keeps it. Goes to the right side. Maybe 1 yard.
Like Daniel Young was in there. Maybe with some help from the other Daniel Carroll.
Jim, the Polar Bears beat the Blizzards.
What?
No way.
Yep. The Frost Polar Bears beat the Winters Blizzards.
They got that winter coat on is what it
That's
is.
the only
Winter Blizzards?
That's the only outrageous score I was looking for.
What was the final?
45-21. The Polar Bears beat the Blizzards.
That's just pretty cool that they played each other. I mean,
there's a snap. It's on 2nd and 8, and a behind shoulder pass is going to be incomplete, out of bounds.
It was intended for number 80, Keaton Thomas.
3rd down.
All right, so going for 3rd down and 8 now. Kermit inside post territory by 2 yards at the 48. You hear that Pride of Post band down the way, I hope, over the microphones here. All right, 3rd and 8, snap coming up. Coach changing the play on the sideline. 2 receivers right, 2 on the left. Got a running back to the right of the quarterback, Navarrete. Receives a snap, looking right, stays right, throws right, thrown, and possibly, no, it's caught.
They say it's a catch.
Okay.
1 yard short of the first down, though, to number 4, Ezekiel Carrasco.
Short of the line of game. And it's 4th down.
Yeah, I saw the same thing you did, Jim. I thought it skipped into his hands.
Again, no replay in high school football, so what the officials calls goes.
The line judge was there, and the receiver's back was to him, so it's kind of hard for him to see it. Nobody on the interior of the field saw it or didn't act like they did.
4th and 1, big play here.
Navarrete's going to option it, keep it, go right, and then he stopped behind the line of scrimmage, loses about 4. The Post get the ball back on downs. That's the 1st down for the Antelopes.
Daniel Young, Adon, and Daniel Carroll all in there to make that 4th down stop.
1st down for Post, brought to you by Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Chandler. Law firm out of Lubbock. And Trey Payne out of Post. You don't know him, do you?
No.
Actually have a part-time office here in Post as well. Right across from the courthouse. Big offices in Lubbock.
So Randy Curtis is now in at running back, and they got Daniel Young coming in to be the lead wing back.
Well, Carter, if you need a good attorney, I'll recommend him, okay?
Hopefully I don't need that. If I need that, we're in trouble.
All right, 43-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Antelopes. Run by Curtis, coming to the right side, past the 50, 40, cuts back, gets tackled from behind, pops back up. They're going to spot that ball at the 37.
Tackle made by Sergio Quiros, wrapped up by number 7, Jamarcus Hayes.
The Antelopes trying to get you that 50% off of Sonic.
They just need 6 more points. Ball spot at the 36. That was a yard off.
16 more points.
16 more points for 50% off.
Never mind. I was thinking 40.
6, we get 40.
Get 40. That's not a bad deal, right?
No, it's not.
We'll take it.
I had that pickle deal the other day.
Those pickle
That was really
smashers.
good, yeah. All right, so here you go. Shotgun snap. Throw down the – it was behind the intended receiver, number 2.
Little miscommunication there. Josh coming in here in the second half probably thought Draven was going to run a little stop route there, or he just wanted to go back shoulder. But little miscommunication. No harm done, though. 2nd and 10.
That's right. 7:12 is where the clock stops here in the 4th. Brought to you by Sonic. And I've got queued up that commercial for Sonic's big deal. You've heard the guys in Lubbock say deal. It's actually deal. All right, so here you go on 2nd down and 10 for the Antelopes. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Handoff up the middle for a Payne Powell Truitt. First down.
Tackle made by Avondre Scott Marsh.
And Chandler. I forgot Chandler. All right, from the 25, right hash mark, 1st and 10 for the Antelopes. Trying to get that score up to 40 or more. Still got 6 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Be sure to join us next week on the broadcast from all the way from Forsan, Texas, south of Big Spring. Timeout. Who? Kermit. All right, we'll take one here on Post Sports Radio, 4th quarter, brought to you by Sonic, 34-6. Back in a moment.
Where some saw a pickle, we saw a masterpiece. A Sonic Smasher with Grillo's Pickles and Dilly Ranch, tangy pickle tots, and a Pickle Rita slush with pickle-flavored bubbles. It's called the Big Dill Meal, and it's a work of art. Sonic just made snack time official with $1 Snacky Hour. $1 corn dogs, $1 mozzarella sticks, and $1 soft pretzel twist every day from 2 to 5 p.m. Sonic Snacky Hour. Live free, eat Sonic.
Sonic Drive-In. Enjoy Sonic Drive-In's fresh made-to-order meals. The 4th quarter of Bold Gold Football is presented by Sonic, America's Drive-In.
6 minutes, 34 seconds to go in the Sonic 4th. Right now your discount there is 34%. That's the points Post has on the scoreboard. And 6, which they scored in the 1st quarter, right?
Who?
Kermit.
Yes, they did.
Just 1 TD so far this game, which is what they had last year.
They had 6 in the first last year as well. So
almost a duplication from last year, and Post's got to score a few more points to duplicate that. Segura back to pass. He's brought,
that looked like a forward pass, and they called it.
So it was a smart play by Segura to get rid of it.
I'll be honest with you there. I'd rather just take the sack because that was a little risky.
Yeah.
Just a little inexperience there, but be all right.
And he was in the grasp as well. But we've seen that earlier in the game where they blew the whistle. All right, that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Coach Wright taking his time. Get the next play in. Due to the incomplete pass, the clock stops at 6 minutes and 26 seconds. Josh Segura, the backup quarterback in there, wearing number 14. Behind him, Curtis, who gets the handoff up the gut, breaks left and back to the middle, still on his feet, going for the end zone, back and forth, inside the 10 to about the 7.
Tackle made by number 12, Sergio Quiros.
All right, they're going to spot that ball. It's going to be 1st and goal. That 1st down brought to you by Payne Powell, Truitt, and Chandler. Law firm in Lubbock and Post. Clovis.
Where's that ball? Is that on the
Loveland.
9, 8? What can you see, Russ?
They've got the 8, I do believe.
I think it's the 8.
Handoff. Curtis up the middle still. Gets close to the 5, a little bit short.
Yeah, they got it at the 6.
Yep, 6-yard line. It'll be second and goal from the 6. 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the Sonic fourth. Josh Segura, also a junior, so both our quarterbacks juniors this year. Josh playing the whole second half. Split left, you got Ramos to the right side, you got Gonzalez. It's going to be a hand up the middle, and it's Luca Perez this time.
Spins.
And he's down right before the goal line.
Yeah, at the 1.
The
back
1
judge,
foot line.
Yeah, the back judge was right there on top of it, so Antelope fans don't like it.
Fabian Navarrete wound up making the tackle.
What's his number, Russ?
That is number 56.
Thank you.
Post with, 3rd and goal at the 1 foot line, ready to punch it in. Luca Perez behind the quarterback, Segura.
Ooh.
Oh, it's Segura. Who has it? Segura?
That was Luca. And got lost yards.
Lost a couple yards.
Yeah.
Spot to where, 4 or 3?
They're calling field goal.
Let's do it. All right, 4th down coming up. Ball's about the 4, we think. We have it on the scoreboard, says 6-yard line, not correct. Let's say the 4. Mason Wright is going to attempt the 3-point kick. And Josh Segura, the quarterback, is going to hold it right on the 10-yard line. There's the hold. Kick is up. Got it.
Good.
Whoa, nice kick. Now there's your discount up to 37 at Sonic. Tonight only. Take advantage of it. 37-6 Carson Construction score. And we'll be right back here on Post Sports Radio. Home of the Bold Gold, back in a moment. The community of Post continues to be committed to the Post Antelopes, just as Happy State Bank is committed to our customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Post Antelopes, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Happy State Bank is here for all your life's moments. Let us be your partner at Happy State Bank. Visit us in person or at happybank.com.
Happy State Bank, a division of Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing.
The drive summary brought to you by Poca Lambro. We got great internet because of them right here in the booth. Here's Carter Petty.
Yes, Jim, that was a 9-play, 54-yard drive, capped off by a Mason Wright 20-yard field goal. That drive took 3 minutes and 48 seconds off the clock. Brings your Carson Construction score to 36 for the Antelopes and 6 for the Yellow Jackets. Thanks, Poca Lambro.
Russ?
You asked Jim. Sudan and Olton are still locked in a weather delay. Sudan up 19-7 on Olton. That game between New Deal and Farwell is officially underway. New Deal gets the first points on the board. Lions over the Steers and Farwell 7-0. 7:38 left to go in the first quarter. Not half, quarter.
It'll be a late night. All right, so here's the kickoff. Mason Wright just kicked a 3-pointer. And he's going to kick off now with 3:42 to go. This time from the north 40, kicking south. Mays back to receive. Oh, nice kick over the head of the intended.
That'll be a touchback.
Goes back. They'll bring it out to the 25. That's where Kermit, the Yellow Jackets, will start their next possession. Still just 6 points scored in the first quarter, and they're hoping to do a little bit more damage. Carson Construction score 37-6. I mentioned the internet from Poca Lambro. It's excellent here because we have Poca Lambro. Now we go on the road next week. We go all the way down south of Big Spring, and we're not sure what we're going to get. I'm begging for some internet. We may not get it, maybe off our little hot spots, and it's always spotty. Anyway, just apologizing ahead of time if it turns out that way. Elijah Navarrete ready to take the snap, hands off to his running back. And he busts through breaks a couple tackles, gets over 5 yards, maybe 7, to the 33.
Who was that, number 32?
32 is Hernandez.
Adon Gonzalez wound up winds up bringing him down.
That's Ruben Hernandez with the carry. He's a junior running back.
He's had a couple of good carries in the second half for the Yellow Jackets.
Picks up about 7, so second down and 3 with 3:13 to go in the final quarter of this game. Handoff back to Hernandez. Goes to the middle of the line and may have got an inch or two, but not more.
I'm going to give Vicente Hernandez credit on being the one to wrap him up and halter his forward progress. So, Jim, you mentioned Forsan. When we play them next week, I don't know what version of Forsan we're going to get. They were under a weather delay, and, of course, they are rebuilding under a new first-year head coach, athletic director. They're losing to Kahoma 47-0 with 9:18 left to go in the third quarter.
That's a inter-county rivalry.
Little double stack formation here from Kermit. Haven't seen this tonight.
It's on both sides, right and left.
Yes, it just spreads the field. They're out on the numbers. Gives your running back a little room.
Bossett's still back in as the running back. He's going to be a blocking back right now. It's going to be an option play, and he kicks it out to Bossett, who catches the flip and falls down at the 35.
It's going to be a pass there because it was forward.
Okay, there you go. That's a Mahomes-type play.
I guess.
He was brought down by Raiden Osborne, who had a great read on it, but give the ball carrier credit as he's able to inch forward for first down.
First down for the Kermit Yellow Jackets, not the Frogs. Oops.
No, Jim, not the Frogs.
Ribbit. Let's take a timeout. Here on Post Sports Radio, Carson Construction score once again 37-6. Bold Gold Antelopes lead. We'll be right back here in just a moment.
Bold Gold stands for power, grit, hope. It pumps through our veins and lives in our hearts. It's built people, businesses, communities. Those two words are what we Post Texans live for. It's what we at Post Plumbing love. New construction, commercial and residential plumbing and HVAC. Call the R Brothers. Go Bold Gold.
I think Kermit called that timeout, so we're going to go with that. They only got one left in this game with 2 minutes on the clock. Post with the commanding lead, 37-6. It's brought to you by Carson Construction. And we've got Navarrete in the shotgun. Two receivers on the right, one on the left. Got a halfback and a blocking back in the backfield. Navarrete back to pass, looking right. Throws up off the hands of the intended receiver.
Aiden Rodriguez comes in there and breaks it up.
Ezekiel Carrasco couldn't hold on to it. All right, so let's see. Going to bring up 2nd and 10. The incomplete pass stops the clock at 1:51. Ball sitting on the left hash mark at the 35. Yeah, Forsan has always been an interesting trip. Pretty good stadium there.
Yeah, nice facilities for sure.
Oh, yeah.
We're hoping that we can get some internet. I'm begging for the Ethernet. You know how that goes. Back to pass, Navarrete. Oh, and it's blocked down.
By Adon Gonzalez.
Pick it up, Adon.
And the referee finally decided to blow it dead.
Well, Adon was playing soccer with his feet there in the ball and finally picked it up.
He was smart. The whistle's not blown, pick it up and go. You never know what's going to happen. Can't watch the replay. Can't change the play, right? Adon playing there on the left outside linebacker position. Got a little bit of height to him, too, to make him jump and get that because the quarterback's not too short. Don's 5'10", 185. All right, so 3rd and 10. Jackets roll right, quick pass. Oh, nice, almost caught by number 4, Carrasco. He had to stop and fall and go back for the pass and just couldn't hold on. 4th down coming up.
And looks like Kermit decides to punt it. To be honest, with 1:39, I'm surprised.
They want to keep that score down. Like Russ pointed out in the pregame, or mentioned that they're in a 4-team district. They don't have to play too well to make the playoffs.
Well, I mean, they're kind of guaranteed a spot, I guess.
Yeah, but they want to. This is straight
Get
up
away
and down.
from the ball, Antelopes.
That punt, Pat.
Big
Traveled about
jacket
15
spell.
yards, another 15 yards on the roll. And it's down by number 6, Isaac Quintana.
Speaking of their district, La Mesa, who's projected to be a sleeper pick in that district, they are in a high-scoring battle right now with Littlefield, with 9:50 left to go in the ball game. Wildcats over the Golden Tours, 49-40.
49-40. All right.
High-scoring game there.
I would say a little bit more exciting than this one, but take that 37-6 lead. We'll take that in, maybe put another point or two on the board, maybe at least 3. Let's go for at least 3 more. That'll get you to 40 and a 40% discount at Sonic. Right now it's 37, of course.
We're going to get one more touchdown right here, Jim.
2 receivers enters. Curtis with the call once again. Still on his feet. Past midfield at the 45. He's running like his hair's on fire. Takes it to about the 43.
He is wrapped up by number 56, Fabian Navarrete.
Curtis coming off the field. He'll be replaced by Luca Perez.
Another cramp here.
We don't mind the cramps.
So there's a big weather delay all across the northern panhandle. Slayton and Freon are still in halftime. Still in halftime, 28-22, Tigers over Chieftains.
Curtis took the ball to the 44. 1st and 10 for the Antelopes. Luca Perez busts one for another first down. Brought to you by Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Chandler.
Armando Urias with the tackle.
All right, there you go. Luca Perez in the game now as he
takes it to the 34. Be a first down for the Antelopes.
How's it going for yardage for those 2 running backs?
I'll get you that in a second.
Talking about Luca and Curtis. All right, so you got 1st and 10 for the Antelopes from the 34-yard line.
Antelopes going to run one more play here.
9 seconds.
Well, maybe not.
Gonna do one more. Hand off to the running back. Perez gets to the secondary, gets popped. That's going to be end of the game. Final Carson Construction score live from Jimmy Redmond Memorial Stadium is Post 37, Kermit 6. Your discount at Sonic tonight is 37%. Take advantage of it. We will come right back with the wrap-up show here on Post Sports Radio, home of the Bold Gold.
Whenever those grass fires start, there's no putting them out. We've got 80-mile-an-hour winds there one day. XL Energy called around and asked us if it was all right if they turned electricity out, and I was 100% for that.
It's always in the back of our mind that we're doing this for the customer. It's just in our DNA.
Whenever you get burned out, you're burning out your livelihood. Those are winds you just never can expect when they're going to happen. We just got to be prepared for it, and I think, man, they work good with us. We just got a good relationship with them.
Post Antelope football is powered by the Post Area Chamber of Commerce, serving Post in all of Garza County. Visit postcitytexas.com. Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Chandler. Experienced, committed attorneys to meet all your legal needs. tpaynelaw.com. Family Cleaners, your hometown laundry and dry cleaners on West Main and Post. And Bill Cohen's McDonald's, the corporate sponsor of Bold Gold Football. These sponsors make Post Sports Radio a reality.
Not every pass leads to a touchdown, but every game can be a win with Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post. With high-quality beef and pork cuts of every variety, plus their sausage and world-famous beef jerky, you might have to play some defense around the dinner table. But this football season can be as delicious as it is entertaining. Located at 121 South Avenue H in Post, call today at 806-495-3245 for Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post.
Trey Payne and his team at Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Chandler are available for all of your legal needs. With offices in Post, Lubbock, Hereford, and Clovis, New Mexico, the team is ready to offer legal solutions in personal injury, family law, criminal law, real estate, and estate planning. Give them a call at 806-368-8712. Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Chandler Law Firm. Call 806-368-8712. Welcome back to Post High School Football on PostSportsRadio.com. Corporate sponsor for the 2025 season is McDonald's. I'm loving it. This broadcast is made possible by XL Energy, Holly's Drive-In, D&D Winco 2, Post Family Dentistry, Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, KSSL Radio, George's Family Restaurant, Poca Lambro, the Post Dispatch, Payne, Powell, Truett, and Chandler, Post Independent School District, Carson Construction, RRC Wholesale, Harp Girls Holding, Post Car Wash, Swift Stop Convenience Stores, Happy State Bank, Jackson Brothers Meats, Post Plumbing, Heating and Air, and Sonic. Now here's the XL Energy wrap-up show on PostSportsRadio.com. The Bold Gold Antelopes win the first game of the 2025 season to continue that. They didn't have a last game last year was a loss. We're not going to think about that, but it started out good. Final score once again was 37-6. I got a short memory. Carter Petty standing by, and he's going to give us the stats. Carter.
Yes, let's do some team stats here. So first downs, the Bold Gold Antelopes had 21 to the Yellow Jackets 16. On the ground tonight, the Antelopes had 233 yards of rushing compared to Kermit's 72. In the air, Post had 184 to Kermit's 163. The turnovers tonight, Post was able to persevere the turnovers, but they had 3 fumbles and they only lost 2. Kermit had 1 fumble, and Kermit also had 3 interceptions. So Kermit's going to have to limit the turnovers if they want to win some games this year. And then a big story of tonight's game was the penalties. Kermit had 12 penalties for 74 yards. That really hurt them tonight. Bold Gold had 9 penalties for 98, but a lot of that was at the end with a couple of personal fouls and whatnot. But some things to clean up for sure with the team, but good showing so far tonight. Individual stats, we'll go to that real quick. Your leading rusher tonight for the Antelopes was Randon Curtis. He had 156 yards, 11 rushes, and 2 touchdowns.
Nice.
Filling the shoes of In Vigara. Your leading receiver tonight was Max Cole, 3 receptions, 54 yards. And then in the air, Landon Garcia was 10 for 16 for 184 and 2 touchdowns. And then Josh Shigura came in the second half and completed 1 ball for 18 yards. Doing a nice job stepping up in the second half. And then a couple of highlights on the defensive side of the ball. Max Cole, 5 tackles and an interception, and then Colton Hawkins, 4 tackles with an interception.
All right, where to go, guys? Mike. We lost our camera there for a second. We got it. All right, we're good to go. Hey, 37-6 final score, 37% off at Sonic tonight. Take advantage of it. Lost it again, Mike. We're going to get that fixed. We'll be right back with more.
If you have to ask why it's important to start your day early, here's your answer.
Wake up with a sausage McMuffin with egg. Get 2 for just $6 and pair them with a caramel frappe.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
No matter the time of day, you'll find something just for you at Bill Cohen's McDonald's. Breakfast with an Egg McMuffin, lunch or dinner with a Big Mac or Quarter Pounder and fries, a quick snack of fresh bakery items, or just a cup of coffee. Bill Cohen's McDonald's. I'm loving it.
The Post-Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post-Dispatch. Community news at the finest.
Here at the Post Area Chamber of Commerce, we are more than events. Yes, we love a good ribbon cutting or holiday market, but the Chamber's real purpose is deeper than that. We exist to advocate for local businesses, agriculture, and tourism. We connect people, promote growth, and keep Post moving forward together. That's why we're here. That's why we work.
Not every pass leads to a touchdown, but every game can be a win with Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post. With high-quality beef and pork cuts of every variety, plus their sausage and world-famous beef jerky, you might have to play some defense around the dinner table, But this football season can be as delicious as it is entertaining. Located at 121 South Avenue H in Post, call today at 806-495-3245 for Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post.
Hey, XL Energy, sponsor of the wrap-up show. That's where all the power is. Not only on this Redmond field where Post wins 37-6. How did our other teams do? Not our teams, but our teams we care about.
So there were a few games that went final due to weather. Sudan has officially defeated the Olton Mustangs. Final score 19-7. Stratford knocked off Abernathy. This was the final due to weather. 14-0. Elks over the Maroon Antelopes, which is an animal I have yet to see. Farwell is losing to New Deal.
Let it go, Russ. Let it go.
Farwell is losing to New Deal. Second quarter just getting underway. Lions over Steers 7-0. And then Toya has went into Floydada and put a beating on Floydada 46-14. And it's looking at future opponents. Kahoma is going to win over Forsan 54-0 with 7:08 left to go in the third quarter. Slayton and Friona, the third quarter is just getting underway. Slayton 28, Friona 22. And then looking at Seagraves, Seagraves and Morton, this game might be a no contest. I don't know. I'll do some more research, but the Dave Campbell's Friday night score app has them finishing in a 6-6 tie.
Could be.
So it's either a tie, a no contest, or this game will be made up somewhere, possibly tomorrow. Don't know.
Okay, Russ. Coming up next, we're going to decide who the Swift Stop Antelopes of the game may be here on Post Sports Radio during the XL Energy wrap-up show. Final score once again from Redmond, 37-6.
Whenever those grass fires start, there's no putting them out. We've got 80-mile-an-hour winds there one day. XL Energy called around and asked us if it was all right if they turned electricity out, and I was 100% for that.
It's always in the back of our mind that we're doing this for the customer. It's just in our DNA.
Whenever you get burned out, you're burning out your livelihood. Those old winds, you just never can expect when they're going to happen. We just got to be prepared for it, and I think, man, they work good with us. We just got a good relationship with them.
This message is brought to you by Judge Lee and Martian Norman.
In celebration of 100 years of service, the Post Rotary Club is proud to construct a tall, beautiful four-sided traditional clock in the median of East Main Street. It'll be surrounded with landscaping and 4 limestone benches engraved with the names of legacy families and other sponsors like you. If you are interested in supporting this project, or being a part of the Rotary celebration on October 4th, contact Susan at 806-778-5034.
George's Family Restaurant is open all day at the crossroads of Highways 84 and 380. George's famous food has been served in Post since 1979 and continues to provide its customers with quality food and service. Enjoy Mexican food, barbecue, Greek food, steaks, appetizers, and good all-American food. Everyone gets free ice cream with a meal. Dine in and take out available. Call-in orders welcome at 806-495-3777. George's Family Restaurant serves Post famous food all day at Highways 84 and 380.
On the road or on the go, make Swift Stop your first stop. Located at 124 North Broadway in Post, we strive to make Swift Stop the cleanest and friendliest store around. Whether you pull into our convenient drive-thru or pop inside, you can grab breakfast burritos made with scratch tortillas, to fried pies prepared fresh daily, to any of the wide variety of snacks and beverages we provide. We have exactly what you need to get you revved up for the miles ahead. We are West Texas owned and we are West Texas proud. So make your next stop a Swift Stop.
All right, 37-6, Post wins first game of the 2025 season, 1-0 record. Kermit 0-1. And now it's time to go to Swift Stop. Happens to be the great place to get gas and fried pies and all kinds of good stuff. Anyway, they are sponsoring the Antelopes of the game, and we're going to go to that. Carter and Russ, what do you got?
Yes, your Antelope of one of your Antelopes of the game, one of your Swift Stop Antelopes of the game. On the offensive side of the ball tonight is going to go to Randon Curtis. He had 156 yards on the ground on 11 carries and 2 touchdowns with a long of 56. He had a great game tonight trying to fill those shoes from last year.
Big shoes to fill, and he did a great job.
And our player of the game on the defensive side of the ball is going to go to none other than senior captain Max Cole. He had 5 tackles and an interception. his aggressiveness set the tone when they needed it the most, and we're going to give that to him. He's going to be tasked with filling the shoes of a loss of your third-string All-State recipient, Keandre Lopez Jefferson. So he's picking up right where Duck left off.
Great game for both those guys tonight. Thank you all. All right, so we're going to say bye from Redmond. Once again, Post wins the first game of the season, 37-6 over Kermit. We go to Forsan next week. Bear with us on the internet issue. I'm fighting like a dog to get good stuff down there. We'll see what happens. We always record and upload if we have trouble with internet live. So we'll always have that for you. Anyway, thanks for joining us. See you next week. For Carter and Russ and Mike, y'all have a great weekend. See you at church on Sunday. May God bless and
keep hope alive, everybody.
Hey, I want to do something to help Post and Garza County. Have any ideas?
Well, I remember at one of the football games, the endowment group gave away a lot of money to local charity groups.
What's an endowment?
From what I know, it's a permanent pile of money that keeps growing interest. And the endowment group gives away the interest every year.
But I'm not sure that I have enough to give.
Just give what you can. If everyone gave a little, that adds up to a whole lot of money for local nonprofits, which helps us all.
Go to PostGarzaCountyEndowment.org to find out more. PostGarzaCountyEndowment.org. For good, forever. Post Car Wash is the place to keep it clean at West 14th and North Avenue K. Post Car Wash is a modern, soft-touch experience featuring ceramic waxes, a cutting-edge wax that will shine your paint and leave a slick finish. Get the Touch 4 Wash app for a quick, convenient way to pay. You'll get $1 off when you use the app, as well as earn points for future washes. Give your vehicle the attention it needs. 1 block west of Highway 84 behind People's Bank on West 14th. Keep it clean at Post Car Wash.
In the rhythm of small-town life, Poca-Lambro has been the steady beat, connecting communities for over 70 years. In a world that's always evolving, your connection matters. That's why Poca-Lambro proudly provides fast, reliable internet services, reaching speeds of up to 1 gig on our fiber network. Whether you're running a business, staying connected with loved ones, or exploring the endless possibilities of online learning, Poca-Lambro is here to power your dreams with blazing fast internet. Introducing the Smart Hub, our new paperless billing app. Simple, convenient, and environmentally friendly, it puts the power of managing your account right at your fingertips. And when you need support, we're not just a voice on the line. At Poca-Lambro, we believe in the warmth of in-person service. Our dedicated team is committed to ensuring you have the best experience because your satisfaction is our success. We're not just keeping up, we're leading the way in providing cutting-edge telecommunication services to rural areas. Join us in embracing the future. Your dreams, our connection. Poca-Lambro, connecting our communities for over 7 decades.
All broadcasts in all and any media form provided by PostSportsRadio.com are the sole property of Post Sports Enterprises with the permission of the Post Independent School District. Any retransmission of any of these broadcasts, whether partial or in its entirety, for commercial or personal use, without express written consent of the Post Sports Enterprises and Post ISD is strictly prohibited. Any violations of these broadcast rights will be strictly enforced and upheld as allowed by local, state, and federal statutes, ordinances, and laws. We hope you enjoyed this post-high school event exclusively on PostSportsRadio.com.